I think everything's working. How are y'all doing?
Doing great.
Doing great. Hello.
Don't need it,
No,
I don't know.
you can talk.
You said we're muted at one point, so I was like, what do I get to do?
I'm reading, sorry.
Did we lose Jeff? Like,
He's gone.
wow. It's like,
Already?
oh, hey, shoot, I'm out of time.
Oh no.
I thought this was going to be one of those 5-minute one shots.
He just can't stand a southern knock knock or whatever.
Exactly. Oh yes. He'll leave any more
I'm
time.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. My camera had hold on, my camera was on battery and not plugged in, so it decided to shut itself off.
And that's enough streaming for tonight. Jeff, we're done. I'm glad it was like at that moment, not like this really tense moment of, you know,
Just
Right.
somebody's been murdered, and click, you're gone.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, welcome. Okay. So this is we're going to be playing Tanares RPG. This is a current Kickstarter, and we're going to be playing part of the sample that is available on their website. And the Kickstarter has met goal many times over. Yesterday, well, the goal was 50,000. Yesterday it was at 1.4 million. So yeah, it did well. It did well. But we are going to be doing like a condensed version of the sample adventure. The sample adventure is not designed as a one-shot, but it does have some rules that if you want to make it a one-shot, you can. But there's a lot of stuff in there that are designed to kind of introduce your character and, you know, who you're going to be playing for a long-term campaign. And we're not going to do that because y'all are probably all going to die today. So, should we go ahead before we kind of introduce the world? Do y'all want to introduce yourselves and the characters? On the screen, y'all can't see it in Discord, but on the screen, there's a portrait of all the characters we're playing today. So you can point, point that way. It's like I played that guy over there.
That?
Right? Yeah.
That way. Okay.
This way.
All right, I'll kick it off. I am Thrashputin. Thank you for having me. I am going to be playing the character Gachlach, who is the furthest that way, I think, based on, I'm not sure which way to point.
It's the closest.
He's the very
closest.
He's the closest to you, yeah.
One
okay,
in red.
Okay. The one in red. Yes, he's a Dragon Blade, and he's going to be a very fun character to play. So nice to be here. Thank you for having me.
As long as you survive.
Yes, well, it wouldn't be a one-shot if we didn't die, right?
I am Jeff Adam. I'm the Dungeon Master of Dice and Dreary, and I'm going to be playing Kalinya, is how I'm deciding. It's probably going to be pronounced different every time, but I am the is it that way? It's
yes,
that way.
That way.
I'm the woman front and center. I'm a wizard, a student of lost magic from the Meso River.
Yeah. And you got you've collected 2 of the 10 rings, so according to the picture. So you know, we might be entering that movie later.
Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know they could be separated. I thought you had to kind of keep them all together.
I don't know. I'm part of the vast majority who did not see that movie. So.
Oh, okay, great. I'm Jen. I'm a player in Order of Podcasters and Mont Blanc and Rolling Through the Realms and all these other things. And also sometimes I podcast. And today I'm playing a Mad Walker named Ravel, and she's the one that looks crazy on the screen.
And there was a down there.
Good reference point.
It's very fitting. I am here on Twitch. I'm Wilkes. I am Jen's fiance, and I'm honored to be asked to play. I'm playing Mbolo, who's the big guy with the shield and the warhammer. I am a Taimaku, cleric, and this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Nice. Wait, you're Wilkes? I'm joking. I knew that.
You have the Lincoln.
Nice. Sadly, I never connected your screen name. That makes me sad.
It's a
Right.
random name.
Mhm.
That makes
Well,
me-
that is sad because I've asked you to do music for our
I know.
upcoming podcast.
I know
Spirit of
it's
Pride.
it's like obvious, and yet. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, Vader Kid.
Oh, modding already.
I'm gonna take some mods away from some people.
Thank you, Vader Kid, for being there when I cannot be.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, so we have turned on, hopefully, the channel points. We have turned on the ability to give players advantage or disadvantage. Please do wait for an actual roll to be called, because I am not going to keep track of a queue. And so just wait for, we'll have plenty of rolls in here, and so we will go with that. So a quick introduction to this. So like y'all are a team, and teams in Tanares are not the same thing as normal Dungeons and Dragons adventuring parties. Y'all don't go to inns and go talk to old men in the corner to find out that there's a bunch of goblins plaguing the world. Teams are very official here. And the reason for that is because of the Malrokian curse. This curse has been put on the world by some of the great dragons that essentially, as I understand it, they got sick of people going and blowing up everybody, and so they said, "Look, if y'all have another war, we're going to lay the hammer down on you." That's the exact quote, I think, from the book, or close enough. And so, in fear for this curse, nations started resolving their disputes in arenas by fighting teams, and teams are officially sponsored by one group or another, and kind of act in different trials and in different disputes, and represent a group or a nation.
We'd be sponsored by Mountain Dew Code Red.
Yes, absolutely. And so arenas are the new battlefield and the new courtroom. And so to become an official team means that you are working for a group, or even possibly a nation, possibly a king, to resolve things. And so it's a very, very official thing. Y'all have wandered over trying to get started in this world of teams. You are heading over to Skybell City, and this is your first stop on the way to the capital, where you will take part in the trials. And while you're in Skybell City, which is just great castle, it's kind of a regional hub. You've met with some of the representatives of the different groups. King Red from the Mountainous Dew Kingdom.
Mountainous Dew Kingdom.
And so you are, these representatives of different groups, like the merchants, the nobles, and the people of Skybell City, are interested in having a team. And so you are going to be heading over to the capital in order to take part in the trials, which will kind of establish how good you are as a new team. And so skipping several pages in the adventure, you have spent some time here. The representatives from the capital city of the empire, which are called the Iron Hand, are here, and kind of getting everything set up, and you eventually make your way to this great old hero named Taram, and this is somebody that everybody knows. He was one of the great team leaders of the past, and he's kind of retired now, and he has become a representative for the arena itself. And you have gotten kind of everything squared away here, and so it's time to travel to the Empire, and you meet up with this kind of middle-aged human who greets you as you come in, and he kind of looks up from his stuff. He's like, "Good morning. My name is Taram. I will escort you to the Imperial capital as soon as you are ready. Is there anything that needs doing before we go?"
Well, first of all, Taram, I would like to thank you for your kind hospitality in this wonderful city. As a humble dragon blade from the southern region of Tanares, I am truly humbled by the majesty of your castle here, and thank you very much for being so friendly, and you're welcome.
Oh, well, that is very kind. And I'm sorry, what is your name?
Oh, it's actually, thank you for asking, it's pronounced Goblin.
Oh yes, very good.
I do appreciate that.
I've heard of you.
Oh my goodness! Be still my heart.
If you could, he opens up a box and you see these small brooches inside, and these all are like are really actually quite nicely made, and they have they kind of had this purple background, but with this gilded number 2 on them, and he says, "Well, you are going to be team 2 in the trials. Of course, you will pick your name as you once the trials are over and you have accepted employment with a sponsor. And I do hear that the mountainous region of Dew is looking for someone. So if you could, each one of you, put this in a visible spot on your clothing."
I don't like this. I look at it and I put it in my pocket.
On the visible spot on the clothing, there's a little pin in the back. I can help you with it if it's too challenging for you.
I spent 5 minutes picking out this outfit. I have no room for number 2s.
Well, none of us do, but nature calls. They will not let you into the trials without that on. And
I put fine. I'll put it on. I try to use my hair to hide it.
Bolo follows the rules and puts it right there, number 2, nice and big for you.
Yeah, I also put it. I already put it on my belt buckle. Actually,
absolutely,
replace my belt buckle with it.
A fine brooch. For this gentleman, I will pin it to my collar. Thank you, sir.
I started listening to this Cthulhu Western actual play podcast, and it's set in Texas. And the first thing that they do when they find something that is remotely the size of a belt buckle is put it on as a belt buckle. It wasn't a belt buckle. They just did it. It was amazing.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Really nailed Texas culture.
Right. Yes. All right. Well, as I say, I will escort you. Now, this is a special kind of way of travel that not everybody can engage in, but we do need to be at the capital, and it is quite a long way away. And so, if you could come this way, and you head down a corridor, and it's like this like dark corridor, and you can see like the torches on the side are just like are barely lit, and they're just putting off almost no light at all. You see a little sign that says "Capital" with an arrow pointing down the corridor. And and Taram is like, oh no, come, no time to waste. And he lifts up his hands and pushes forward, and all of a sudden the corridor just erupts in this kind of swirling purple and orange light. And this place is something that will be familiar to. I do not have your character names in front of me. Our Bad Walker.
You forget.
I have everybody else's name right here.
How dare you forget my name?
I know.
Wow.
What I had said it Ravel. Is it Ravel? Correct.
I have no idea, but you
Okay.
know what? I've been pronouncing it Ravel.
Ravel, you'll be familiar with this. We are going to take a quick jaunt through the Umbral Plane, and he just kind of gets enveloped in this weird light. Do you follow him?
I do. I have no problem with this.
Okay. Everybody else is on board.
I hope this is a quick jaunt. Let's go.
Would Kalina know about that? Would she know what the Umbral Plane is?
Yes, the Umbral Plane. Like you all know
Penumbral.
it.
Okay.
It is kind of this place of imagination and nightmare. It's a parallel plane, but it does not follow the rules of our world. And
It's kind of like Hellraiser.
yes.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right in. This is fascinating.
Okay. Well, this was a test. You
Roll
all
that wants new
failed.
knowledge.
We are
Keep
done.
rolling.
No.
Love it.
So you entered like this. It looks like a world. Like, you know, there's a world below you, but all of the plants around you are all of these kind of luminescent purples and reds and stuff, and you notice like all of the plants turn, and without eyes you know they're looking at you. And
None of this phases me, and I make a show of being unimpressed.
yeah, and Taram says, well, all right this way, and he throws out his hands, and there you see kind of like this trail of light form moving up and into the sky, just like 20 30 feet above the tree line. And he steps on it, and he starts moving, and he's like, hurry up.
Before we all jump on or follow whatever he's doing, can I look around at some of these plants and see if there's anything like beneficial, like some sort of healing salve or something, and just like grab it on my way up?
Ravel will want to like grab your hand.
Slap his hand away.
Yeah, it's like
Oh, okay.
Would it?
Okay.
All right, so
I continue again.
Well,
Disappointed, but
I certainly hope this jaunt is on the quick variety of it, since your flora and fauna do not seem to be so hospitable.
Oh, Judge Burley says, how romantic. All right, you get on this beam, and it starts taking you, and it starts increasing speed, and you see you see Taram up front, and he's got his hands in front of him like he's controlling it, and he's like, "Oh, good, everybody's fine. That's quite good." And you start
Being a very good Wonka feel. Like, okay, what to do? So little time to waste.
Right. Yes. You and this whole place has this really weird feel. You feel like you're underwater. It's not hampering you like you're underwater, but you just kind of feel that slight watery pressure on your skin all the time here. You're not feeling wind as you're moving. This is not like there's no wind blowing your hair or anything like that. You if as you look behind you, you see like this dark shadow of Skybill City receding behind you, and it looks like it's been like cloaked by purple glass. And then as you look ahead of you, there's this white dot in front of you, and it seems like you are heading toward that to that spot in the distance. He excuse me. You as you look down, you can see through this light. It just seems like this kind of radiant glow below you, and he and even though you don't feel the wind, you know, like this whole water you feel kind of uneasy, and you hear Taram says, "It's perfectly normal to throw up, lose your balance, or lie on the ground. If you need to hold on to something, you'll get used to it." And he keeps going, and the sky opens up above you, and there's just like just a million stars and shooting stars all around you, and the world below you is growing, growing smaller as you steadily climb. Taram says, "The Umbral Plane is a dark mirror of the physical world, place where the laws of physics, space, time, magic don't even work the same way as or quite as expected. This is a place where dreams and nightmares come true. Or are they born here and come down to us? Well, anyways, we're still toddlers trying to learn about this marvelous and dangerous realm. Portals are the most incredible and most advanced use of the Umbral Plane, a result of an ancient secret." And y'all kind of, drift off as he's going into a history lesson of this portal. Until you hear him go, "Great Scott!" And that kind of sharpens your attention again, and all of a sudden you feel a jolt, and it's really weird because you have not felt that you've been moving this entire time. And he looks back at you, and Taram's like eyes are wide, and he says, "Oh goodness, this has not happened before. This is interesting. Well, get behind me. No time to waste." And as you look ahead of you,
Gonna protect us?
Oh yes, of course. What in the God's name is that? And as you see this figure in the sky coming closer to you, and in ahead of you on this road, you see this figure with like the light behind it. You can only see it in silhouette, and it comes down, and these just massive hind legs hit this road, and these massive wings are spread out around it. But as far as a face goes, you just see like tentacles spread out all over it, and it comes down on all fours and turns its head towards you and screams this inhuman scream. And Taram's like, "Oh goodness, okay, all right, everybody hold on." And it shrieks, and the entire road begins to shake. And let's go ahead and get a strength saving throw as this road shakes below you.
Uh-oh.
And the score to beat is 16.
Two.
Oh, I got 11.
No, so you'd add
I got a 13.
I get 15.
Did anybody get 16?
No.
Oh, y'all
Nope,
We all
screwed.
failed.
Holy smokes.
We're
Okay. All right. So like
And-
as this
well,
thing
That was quick.
as this thing shakes.
That was a quick jump.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Fall to death.
All right. Well, we're going to play a different game now. You all just get shaken off this thing, and you hear you see, like, you're looking backwards as Taram is like he has lifted his hand, and you see like this just glowing white light of a mace appears, and he holds up his other hand, and you can see like the visible shield going over him as he's holding that up, and he's like, I'll protect you. Oh dear. And
I appreciate the sentiment all the same.
if you can all make wisdom saves.
Okay, so I have advantage. Oh, only. Oh yes, no, I do have advantage on wisdom saves in the penumbral plane.
Ooh.
Oh,
Also,
nice.
It says I have advantage on all wisdom checks made in the penumbral plane and on wisdom save throws against the environmental effects of the penumbral plane. So I don't
Very
know if
nice.
that counts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
15 for Kalinia.
I think I get to add a modifier, so I should have a 16 on that roll.
Okay.
Yeah, you add 2, so you add a 9.
I got 9.
And then I got an 18.
Okay.
Oh, 19.
All right. Sadly, all that's a fail. This was a DC of 20. Y'all are doing very poorly so far.
Well, I get to well, hang on. Let me roll my second one to see if
Okay.
I can, because I got advantage.
This is
I
truly a
just
one
assumed
shot.
that would make it, and that was a nat 20 the second time. So.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
So just to lay any fears, none of these rolls are going to mean you die or anything. It's just what you notice and what you see. So
Oh, good.
Jen, you notice that on some character, Jeff's character. Jeff? What's your character's name?
Kalinia.
As she falls, like her brooch comes loose and just goes flying out through the air.
My belt.
You on it.
Just his? Does everyone else keep their brooch?
Yes, that you, or at least you noticed. Y'all can check later.
Okay.
But Taram, you hear Taram go, "Run toward the light!" Oh goodness, and and you hear like vague spells going off above you, and just the sky is exploding in light as he's doing battle with this penumbral dragon.
Which light? Kalinia yells back.
You only saw one light ahead of you. It was kind of in the direction you were going, and so
Okay.
you come crashing down like 200 feet to the ground. So let's go ahead and roll.
Wow.
You actually land. You land fine. It's like you had just dropped 3 feet. And you land on your feet and settle in on the ground quite nicely, and you can still see this light in the distance ahead of you.
God got eaten.
Should we wait for him?
Maybe like 10 minutes. Wouldn't wait any longer than that.
Ravel, if I may say, none of that seemed to faze you very much, and I am quite flustered over here.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
So as you are waiting, and let's go ahead and turn on. Did I add Roll20 to this? Oh, I knew I messed up on my. Oh. All right, hold on.
Your
Hold
layout.
on. Yeah. I forgot to add Roll20. This could be easy to do. There. How easy was that? As you do wait, you see this figure start heading over to you, and I'm showing it to you in Roll20, and the stream can see it too. And this thing, this just kind of massive a creature with this huge mouth with sharp teeth and these sharp spikes all around its back, starts kind of lumbering towards you and does a growl, and you would know this as a giant duck. This is a lesser grudge.
Techno, I'm gonna have to ban you.
Yep. One shot over.
About the greater duck, if this is the lesser duck.
And right behind it, you see another creature, like this much more light, quick creature with an eyeball on its tail and 3 eyes in its head, and these tentacles coming out of its mouth, which I'll know as a lesser pain, comes up. And let's roll initiative.
Take your face.
Oh wow.
I thought this was a murder mystery.
Yeah, we're about to get murdered.
Yeah, exactly. Mystery over. Mystery solved.
Giant
ones being murdered.
Killers.
Yep,
Okay.
for sure. Let's see if I get any proficiency on that. I don't think I do.
Yeah, I don't think I get any additional.
Yeah.
I just get a +3. Okay.
So go to initiative. So add +2.
Okay. I think it's 2 for everything for me.
6.
I think so. Yours is easy.
I have 12. Molo has 12.
I got
7 for me.
18.
Oh, sorry, 7.
And Jeff, what was yours? Jeff left.
16.
I knew it. I knew he'd leave.
A tense moment.
All right. And so, yeah. Ravel. Ravel.
Or you want to pronounce it sweet.
Ravel, you're
Well, I can
first.
hear.
As long as we know how to pronounce Gokloch, yes.
All right. You know I'm about to use one of these aberrant mutations.
Oh yeah. No, you should be using. You should be burning them.
Okay.
Keep track
Heck
of.
yeah.
Please keep track of your insanity points.
Yeah, so how many do I start with?
Well, you count up.
12. Okay, so I start with 12 insanity points, and then I spend insanity points to use the aberrant mutations, right?
Well, start at 0, and you're going to count up to 12.
Oh, okay.
12 is your max. That's when you hit beast mode at 12.
Got it. Okay. So
And yes, this is totally Call of Cthulhu.
it seems like it. God, which one do I want to pick first? They're all so cool. Okay.
We're trying to make this one shot.
Gotcha. Understood. I think I'm gonna start with so for Noxious Attack, I can use a bonus action to make my hands to make glands grow on my hands, producing a poison that coats my weapon for 1 minute, and every time I hit with a weapon attack, the target takes an additional 2 poison damage and receives a poison marker.
Yep.
So I'm gonna do that, and that's my bonus action. And so then for my action, I will then make an attack with my rapier.
On who?
So which one?
Lesser pain.
I
or
think lesser
grudge?
pain. We wanna go after lesser pain.
Kill that pain.
Does a 19 hit?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so then, hang on, let me find a D8. All right, so the piercing damage is 8, And then it gets an additional 2 points of poison damage.
Nice. Okay, and it is marked 1 on poison.
And then, yeah, and so now it has to make a con save. No, at the start of its turn, it will make a con save. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, it recoils at that and hisses at you, and as it hisses, the tentacles go. So.
Spear fingers.
Oh no.
I said,
Kalanya. Bless you, sir.
Kalanya, what's up?
Kalina.
Okay. Sorry. Goodness. Targeting Kalina next round for sure.
Kalina, please. I'm going to go after this lesser pain as well, and I am going to I'm going to try and use my magical imbuement.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
As I cast Static Bolt.
Nice.
So for the magical imbuement, let's see here. I make an intelligence check with a DC of 17 plus the spell level. Oh wow, that's really hard.
Yeah.
That's an 18. It's a first level spell.
Right. But is it intelligence or is it Arcana? I thought it was Arcana, but I might be mistaken.
Oh, Arcana, intelligence, Arcana.
Yeah, your Arcana's through the roof. It's like 7.
My Arcana's plus 7. Okay. So that's an 18.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, right on.
Yeah, you hit. All right. So yeah.
All right. So
is it a does that spell need to hit, or is there a save on it?
So static bolt. I shoot a bolt of static energy at a creature within range, and I make a ranged attack spell with advantage against the target. So my ranged attack spell.
And you do get it. Well, they put advantage. I think you already have advantage, but
yeah. Okay, so +5 to this roll with advantage. So that is a 15 and a 12.
Okay, yeah, 15 will hit.
15 hits. All right. I'm going to empower this spell with the might effect, and it's going to be cast at a 2nd level instead of a 1st.
Right.
And so I shoot a bolt of energy, static energy creature. If it hits, it takes 2d6 damage, lightning damage, and another 2d6 lightning damage for each 5 feet it moves willingly or not until the end of its next turn. This effect can cause no more than 5d6. So 6, 7, 8, 9. Takes 9 damage.
9 damage. All right. It is looking bad, and it's got like these little dancing electric bolts going around its body, and as it's slurping up its tentacles, you see him dancing around there, and it just kind of tenses up at the jolt. Oh
wow.
Mbolo, what you gonna do?
I would like, as my bonus action, to cast a spiritual weapon, which I create a floating spectral weapon within range that lasts for the duration or until I cast it again. Cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack against the creature within 5 feet of the weapon. Hoping that's how close we are. On a hit, the target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus my spell casting ability modifier. And then, as a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon 20 feet and repeat the attack again within the creature within 5 feet of it. So I'm hoping I can hit both of them.
Well, so the way that would work is the bonus action, like this time, you can hit one, and then your next turn you can use the bonus action to move it without casting the spell again. If you would like to do that.
Okay.
So.
Well, I would like to, since we're trying to take out the lesser pain, I would like to attack that one, I guess.
Okay.
So 10 plus
22.
22.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you want to roll damage.
Damage is a d8 plus 2.
Yeah.
D8.
There you
go. 7.
7. Pain goes down. There is no
What?
more pain. It collapses.
Right.
All right. So the are you gonna do anything else on that turn?
I mean, if I can still attack then against the lesser grudge.
Yeah, that was a bonus action, so now
Yeah.
you get to use your other action.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just gonna attack with my warhammer. Bust out the warhammer. So I can't see on this one.
That is a 6 + 4, 10.
10.
Oh no.
That's gonna hit the...
Yeah, that's gonna miss. The lesser grudge does not like that at all, and it's gonna snap back at you, and you feel like the heat coming off of its breath as it snaps at you. And does a 14 hit you?
Check your AC.
Oh, no, sorry.
You're good. Right. No.
No, I have 18 AC.
Okay. All right.
That one you
Gawk,
pronounced right. Okay.
I really did hammer that home. I made that happen. Let's see. So yes, Gawk will look at the lesser grudge and say, "You are quite possibly the largest duck I have ever seen, and I will raise you a spirit dragon, good sir." And I'm going to use my free action to manifest my red spirit dragon in its medium-sized capacity, right onto our battlefield here. And then to use my draconic power, I would like to make a dashing rush wing attack against the lesser grudge. Let me see if this will hit. My mouse will also cooperate. Let's see. So that would be a 10 plus. Does a 13 hit?
No.
Oh, man. Let's see. Yeah, if that doesn't hit, I'm just see if there's any side effect or anything. Nope. I think that's it.
Okay. Top of the round.
You have an advantage in chat.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
And
yeah.
Our GM has been paying attention.
Cool.
We have 2 of them.
2 of them.
Okay. Yeah. Reroll that. Reroll it. Yep.
Okay. Perfect. Let me see. Come on. Let's make it work. Oh, that's worse. Much worse. The Ducks will not win this day. I apologize, my friends.
Ravel.
Yes.
Kill something.
Kill something. Coming right up.
All right. So you still have the poison on your rapier.
Okay, that was my question. Is do I have to spend another point if I want to keep that?
No, it lasts for like a while.
Okay.
And none of these are concentration, so you can stack them.
I'm about to use a different one. Yeah, here we go. We're just gonna pick one. What does Horrid Tentacle do? This is a bonus action. You can grow a hideous tentacle on your back.
Oh, great.
It's glittery.
Yes.
And it's fabulous. The tentacle has a reach of 10 feet and lasts for 1 minute. With this tentacle, you can perform only one of the following tasks. Okay, what am I going to do with this?
Use keys.
Yeah, that's what I need. I need to use it as a melee weapon. We're going to use it as a melee weapon with the light and finesse properties. I am assuming it works just as my other weapons, and so I'm just going to make a weapon attack. Here we go. Does an 8. Probably doesn't hit.
No.
Dang. Okay. Well, that was my horrid tentacle, and then I guess I'm gonna try again with my rapier.
Cool.
does a crap. Does an 11 hit?
Okay, we are doing a one shot. This was like the training battle, okay, guys? Somebody needs to kill this thing.
Well, I have a tentacle growing out of my back. If that.
No, I'm here for
running
that.
thing.
Yeah.
I look great.
Kalina?
We're going for it.
Kalina? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay, Kalina.
Kalina. Okay. Kalina was looking at that tentacle, just like fascinated. So Kalina is gonna go. I guess. Let's see. Let's just keep it simple. Let's keep it simple. And just a. It's either a scorching. Yes. Scorching ray. I don't have scorching. Why is that in my attacks? Let's do Firebolt.
Nice.
All right, so +5 to hit. That's a 6. Natural 1.
Natural one shot.
Bolo.
We're doing great, y'all. We're doing
Hey,
great. We're doing great, y'all.
So y'all
This is fine.
y'all text me your availabilities for part 2. And Bolo, save these poor people.
I still have my floating. I never described what it was. We'll just go with a big hammer. I got the war hammer, but I want really just a big, like, normal carpenter's hammer. that's what I'm feeling for this floating spiritual weapon that I have. And I just feel like that thing just needs to get hit in the face. So I guess this is my bonus action I want to reuse because I still have it just floating around. So now I'm just like, here's this hammer. So I'll go with that. Oh, not what was that?
That's a 7.
7.
I hate all of you.
Uh-huh.
Well, that was just me testing it. I just threw it to distract it. I just threw the hammer away so it looks away. Never wanted to hit it. And instead,
All is going according to plan.
instead, I'm gonna whip out my crossbow and actually shoot it this time.
Go ahead.
That's what we're gonna go for. And definitely. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's better.
Okay.
That's
Plus
a
4.
Uh-huh.
19.
19
That crossbow.
hits.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hello.
Roll some damage.
Made him look at the hammer and then you shoot him in the ass.
only possible with that distraction. Good.
Yes,
job.
exactly.
Roll
You're so
damage.
thrown off by the hammer.
And damage is 4.
4. All right. That is 4 more than anybody else. It's going to snap back at you. And this time
Keeps doing that.
it rolled an 18, which I think was your
Yes, that's
was your
my
defense. Okay. It hits you for 8 damage and then an additional 3 psychic damage. And
Whoa.
so 11 damage total, and this thing transforms in your eyes to the thing you fear the most. Now,
Stay puft Marshmallow Man.
Oh no.
I was going to say, Imbolo's a really level guy. He's like,
Wow.
he's very steady, but apparently
Yeah.
Stay Puft. Yeah, it is the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man in your eyes.
No.
That's fantastic.
Gok knock. Come on, let's kill this thing.
Knock knock.
I'm tired of it.
I would like to use my. Yeah, I'm tired of it too. This is an ugly duckling, and I do not like the look of it. We're gonna go ahead and
You
use
completely
my empowered-
missed the point of that book.
Oh my goodness! That's
Wow. Jesus.
so good. Yeah.
If there's
Sorry about that.
if there's anything I learned from literature, it's that we need to kill the ugly duckling.
I've always identified with the Lorax myself, but at least a certain side of that story. Oh, it's terrible. We can't make him irredeemable. That's only for the people I played. Let's see. Yes, I'm going to use my Empowered Dragon's Revenge to use the dragon spirit to do 1d6 fire damage in
Ooh,
response
yeah.
to Imbolo being attacked.
Nice. Okay.
So,
Light that marshmallow up.
yes. So I'm going to go ahead and roll that first.
Imbolo is totally seeing that moment in Ghostbusters where it lights up. It's like,
Yeah.
ah!
Absolutely.
What'd you roll?
So that did four damage.
Nice. All right. It's starting to look bad. It's starting to
Nice.
look
And then
melty.
I'll use my...
I don't.
I love it melting.
Everybody else
this.
would say it's bloodied. You think it's milty and bolo.
Yes. I'm ready for the chocolate and for the graham crackers.
That's perfect. That is perfect. I'm going to use the force wave attack.
Yeah.
Claw attack. Make a weapon attack. Even on a miss, the spirit wave creates a force that attacks a creature up to 15 feet away from it, and the target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d force damage. I'm also going to keep adding my +3 intelligence modifier to my attack instead of an actual strength modifier.
Oh yeah, it definitely failed its save. So what's the damage?
Okay, perfect. Let's see. And the damage will be for that force wave 1d4 force damage. Sorry. Let's see. Rolled a nat 4.
Nice.
Force damage. Clock, clock.
The Southern Belle Goklock. Use the force.
Get
All right,
back away from me.
It's crawling now. Rival, kill it.
Ravel.
Right, okay. Going to spend another sanity point. This time.
Thank you,
Okay.
Mike. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the follow. I'm gonna move things around real quick just to fix something. Well, y'all keep talking. I just need to fix it on stream.
Mhm. Okay,
We will
I'm
need
going
to
to
know.
spend a third insanity point to use dark energy. So now not only are my weapons imbued with poison, they're also imbued with penumbral energy.
Nice.
And they deal extra necrotic damage as well as extra poison damage. And so I am now going to make an attempt.
And pointy damage. So.
And yes, and my tentacle. Oh, that's right. So I can still do.
You can do
Can I do that as a bonus action? Oh yeah. So I can, as a bonus action, hit him with my tentacle too. I'm gonna do that first.
Okay.
15.
How much?
15.
You're breaking up every single time you say it.
Oh, 15. 15.
15. No. Miss.
Okay. All right. So now the rapier. Dang it. 14.
Okay. Kalinia.
All right. Well, I guess it's down to me.
You say with 3 teammates.
Well, excuse me.
I apologize. Knock knock. We'll just step back.
Yeah. Get out of here, Red Dragon. We're not needed here, apparently.
I am going to kind of slide, like run forward and slide towards this thing. Hands out as I cast Shocking Grasp on it.
All right. Smack it.
And I make a melee spell attack against it.
Pop him.
That's +5.
+5. Roll good.
That is 19.
19 hits.
All right.
Give me some damage. Give me at least 4 damage. Tell me 4 damage.
Yeah.
Can I try and empower it? Can I try
Yeah.
and do that imbuement?
Yeah, do it.
Let me do that too.
Yeah,
So
just
that's
roll.
a 17. I think I have to roll above, right? Yeah. Imbuement. Yeah, I'm just making sure that 17 plus, so 18. I have to get above, and I do it with advantage. I think. No,
Oh, it's
starting at
but
second
it's
level.
plus your plus 7 Arcana.
Yeah. If you fail the spell, if you fail, you cast. So no, that is
Okay.
not.
All right, so just
Just
roll it
normal.
normal and tell me 4. Say the word 4.
Um,
Jeff.
the word 4. Here we go. If I could find one of these, I got to do it in roll 20. I'm missing I have 1d8. 1d.
Techno wants this thing dead more than us.
1d8.
I have so much more to play tonight.
4.
We have
Yes.
advantage. We have advantage.
4.
We can save that advantage. We don't even need it. Yes.
They are dead.
That was unreasonable.
Kalina's going to turn around with this thing just like convulsing from the electricity behind it, and she's going to address the group and say, "That was quite shocking."
Thank you, James Bond.
You know what? You take 1d6 damage for that. All right.
We can workshop.
Okay, so the rest of your journey is going to be uneventful because I said so. And you come to this fortress inside the Umbral Plane, and this is a kind of a military outpost here, and they the front it's like, I mean, it's this massive kind of outpost here, made of stone with torches everywhere and soldiers up at the top, and the soldiers like, oh, there they are, y'all are welcomed in. And this is an outpost for the Iron Hand, which is the kind of imperial guards, and this is a 2-story building that that kind of sits on this waypoint for the portal that would then head to the capital. You wouldn't have actually spent any time here at all had this gone according to plan, but with that being said, they do welcome you in, and there's a whole operation here, and a lieutenant comes to you and will introduce himself and just let you know that Taram had once he had escaped, he had gotten here and told them to look out for you. He did leave a letter for you, but they decided that they were going to, until they figure out what happened, they're actually going to send all of the contestants here first, and then once they figure it out, they're gonna send everybody back to over to the capital. So you're the first to arrive, but you know that people are being transported in, kind of as you speak. You are, while you're here, there is a blacksmith here. Normally they would have affixed your symbol to your weapons before at the capital, but since everybody's going to meet here, there's a blacksmith here, so he's going to do it for you, and then he gives you the letter, and he just says, like, I would go ahead and do the symbol thing before you go to sleep, but you have a room set up, and y'all will be able to rest. In the morning we'll take you to the capital tomorrow. So the letter, let's if y'all do have this up, this is actually going to be in two sections. So if somebody wants to read this, It should be going up in Roll20, and I'll just put both pages up. But if somebody would like to read it, by all means.
I'll read it.
Go for it.
Dear Team 2, I am sorry for not properly fulfilling my role of escort and protector. I hope this finds you well, recovered from your wounds, and willing to forgive me not only for my failure, but also for not being there with you, as I am hard pressed to understand what happened while still running 1,000 things here in Skybell. An attack in a portal highway is unheard of. The only reason I can fathom such an event occurring is that it is somehow related to you or me. Until further investigation amasses more conclusive findings, I will avoid long-distance trips through the penumbra, and so should you. For the sake of Isonomy. I don't know if I said that word right.
I have no idea what that word is.
Cool. I feel less stupid now, thanks.
Google.
All other teams shall be sent to your location. The fortress is mere portal seconds away from the capital. I will soon issue an authorization for all teams to directly teleport to the capital. Until then, rest well, as you all need your strength for the upcoming trials. With my blessings and warmth, Taram Hemsfield. P.S. Knowing that you'd likely need more time to rest than the other teams. Rude.
Hey, now what exactly do they mean by that?
I took the liberty of assigning you a provisory symbol. Make sure you get I will make sure you get to change it for something else when the trials end. I chose the symbol as a portal with tentacles coming out of it, as your recent experience is the only thing I am certain no other team in the world shares with you. I also like that it resembles the sun I proudly carry at the end of my staff as an homage to our dear gods, representing the warmth and life of Tamara and the destructive power of that looks like Sauron, but there's no way that's what that is.
I think Balron.
We're going with that.
Yeah. Or Sauron. That actually. Yeah, actually that kind of that hints
tracks.
to the plot, doesn't it?
I love it.
So that their blessing may be a beacon of light in the unknowing darkness of your future journeys, I chose your banner to feature a yellow symbol on a purple background. Taram Hemsfield. There's a lot of decisions being made for us. I'm not sure how comfortable I am with that.
He got away, apparently? We thought he died, got eaten, and he's just fine writing letters while we're battling?
Fine.
Oh, no. He's
back dealing behind us.
That dude is level 14. He ain't dead.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Okay. So y'all are completely able to change your symbol, but it is rules of the teams that this is like your badge in real life. Is your symbol, and so you are required to have that displayed on your weapons, starting even at the trials. And so you can keep this temporarily until the end of the trials where you get a new one, or you can change it right now and tell the blacksmith a different symbol, or just keep it. Just leave it. We're on time crunch.
Bolo would like to keep it because he is a big fan of Tamara and Bioluminescence. So if this was given,
what's it
looks like Black
Kellyanna?
Panther's necklace, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That is
true.
cool.
Yeah.
Kellyanna,
It is cool.
That's your name? Kellyanna? Kellyanna.
Kalinia.
Clean. Am I losing people?
Kellyanna.
Irina.
Kellyanna, what's your belt buckle?
People so much.
Mountainous Dew is a very litigious
Oh no!
We did. I knew I did too many jokes. I'm sorry.
Yes, I suppose I could get a new one made. Is that a possibility?
I fell out. What are y'all getting made?
I don't have a belt buckle. I don't
Lost
have
your
a number 2.
Yeah, he can't number 2 without it.
Kalinia's not repping the group. I don't even know what's what anymore. Up is down.
And he made that snarky comment about being the only one.
That's right. Need I remind you of this, Kalinia?
I mean, it was an attack of opportunity. Not really, but it was. I'm just digging myself into a hole.
No, I enjoy your contribution, but you better get that belt buckle back, other we are out of a deal with this sponsorship.
How can I get that back? Do we actually need that? Is that like?
If you ask the lieutenant, he will tell you. Oh yeah, they'll be able to issue you at the Capitol. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Problem.
Hey, I wore mine the entire time, and he loses his with 0 consequences.
What exactly are the rules about these broach situations?
You will go visit the blacksmith, who is named something.
Hello, something.
Let me get over there.
Set up that dad joke.
It's Coralder Smith, and he will mark all of your weapons with the symbol, and kind of grumble a little bit. He's just like, oh, I didn't know all y'all were coming here. Thought I was gonna have my day off, but I never do I? And
all right, you can keep that. You can keep your snark to yourself.
What? Oh, don't mind me. I just talked to
I still
myself.
have my tentacle. How long does the tentacle out of my neck?
No, just a few minutes. Your tentacle is gone.
Oh man, that would be great.
And so that doesn't take terribly long. But as you leave with all your weapons now labeled, you see a couple of people out in the in the main the main hall area. And when we get you tomorrow, we'll have a map up. But you see a young man, a young human with dark hair, kind of leaning against the wall, and in one corner. And there seemed to just be kind of like a gaggle of halflings that are milling around him. And in the middle of the room, you see a woman getting toward middle aged, but just with just the most elegant outfit on and like in holding herself in a way that just exudes like confidence and strength. And she is talking to a female dwarf who has big thick armor on, and they're laughing with one another. And the human man in the corner kind of looks at you. He's like, "Hey, Team 2."
Hey!
Do the whole like point at us and like look behind. Like
we're like, hello.
Us at them.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure. What's your numeral system based on?
Hi. Oh, hey, I'm Gary. Team 1. And he points to his symbol on his lapel.
Who is your sponsor to get Team 1?
They just do that in order. But the brackets are up.
Order?
I think we're challenging y'all first in the trials.
What are your weaknesses?
It does seem you have the advantage on us. Gary is your name.
My name's Gary, and he'll shake everybody's hand, and a lot of the.
How firm is his handshake?
How scary is Gary?
Yeah.
15.
I want to get a I want to get a feel on Gary.
15. Yeah.
Roll nature to see if we can learn Team 1's weaknesses.
And he's like, are y'all the ones that broke the whole highway system?
We didn't break anything.
Well, I know it's
Highway to
It
hell.
broke around us.
yeah, no, that's crazy what
Allegedly.
happened. And
Actually, what happened is we broke it. Wait, no,
No,
that doesn't. No, no,
that's
no.
not what happened.
No, that's not what happened.
Gary, do not be confused. That is not what occurred.
It broke.
She lost her brooch. No idea what we're
That's not
talking
good.
about.
That's not good either. I'll come up with it.
He's not himself without his belt buckle, Gary. I do apologize.
the female halfling will also come up to you, and you see Team 4 on her brooch, and she will say, hey, I'm Ziana. That's my well, those are all my cousins. Those are Ord, Mimim the second, Ord the third, and over there that's Ord the fourth. The third is the only one that's on the team. The other's just here for moral support. You know how it goes.
Yeah, totes.
We didn't ask.
Yeah, okay, that was
Wow.
that was a lot.
Well, okay. Well, good to meet y'all. And she will walk away.
I'm sorry for insulting the other teams. I'm still getting over Gary and just.
Yeah, it's like
I'm not worried about Team 4. Apparently, we got to worry about Team 1.
we probably just made an immortal enemy.
Yeah.
Should we go find Team 3 and insult them?
Yeah, we're
We're on a roll.
Let's tell Team 3 we also don't care about their backstory.
about specifically.
Just kidding. We just want to know weaknesses.
Just Kalina, she just yells, Team 3 sucks.
And at that you see the middle-aged woman in the center of the room saying, "Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me." And she will like reach over, and you see like these tattoos that are encircling her arms start to glow as this glass of wine comes off the table and into her hand, and says,
It's a neat trick.
You're mighty
Yeah,
young to be throwing around such insults so far."
Kalina.
You're a bit old to be drinking that much wine.
Kalina casts Mage Hand and brings over the whole bottle of wine.
Nice.
Just like takes a big drink out of it, and then just nods.
Yeah, Goklok says, perhaps you haven't heard of us, but we are Team 2, apparently.
Destroyer of highway.
Well, if you manage to get through Gary and his team, they're quite talented, then maybe we'll see you in the next round.
Gary, the bad character from Pokemon.
Or
You're
maybe
right.
they won't see us.
Is there anything else y'all want to
Jerks.
do today before taking a rest?
Can we meet the rest of Gary's team, or is it just Gary?
So far for Team 1, it's only Gary. Now,
Gary.
Gary runs solo.
the middle-aged woman wizard is named Vang, and she is on Team 3. The dwarf that is with her is Misa, and she is also Team 3. The two halflings are Team 4, and there's one. You hear about one half elf who's already up in the library from Team 5, and a gnome and a half orc from Team 6, and a giant of a man with handlebar mustache that is epic level from Team 7. So I'm going to go ahead and on the screen list all of the characters that have arrived and will arrive today.
These Hunger Games are going to be intense.
I was thinking it seems very Hunger Games.
We're going to the Capitol, fighting Gary.
This is why it took me all day to do these graphics.
Oh, this is so good.
Oh, what are we missing? Oh,
Is
there.
Team 7 Zanwi Petra, the big guy there? Team 7
Dang,
has
I
my
left
attention based
Bang
on the
off.
description alone. I really wanted to see Team 7.
Team 7. The only person on Team 7 is Zhang Kuai, the big dude
Yes.
that doesn't wear a shirt, and he is not wearing a shirt. He's not going to wear a shirt. Damn it!
Where did he pin his brooch? I feel like he's not in compliance with the rules.
No, he just put it through his pack. It's
Nipple, like...
That's incredible.
He seems Russian.
Yeah.
it's a lot of people for you to insult. Better get started.
We outnumber all these teams. We're fine.
Well,
Yeah.
it's going to be a long stream.
Like Gary's
because-
cape. I didn't know
Let's-
Gary had a cape.
If y'all don't
Yeah,
mind,
I would have treated Gary differently if I had known he had a cape.
oh, he has a rock, and that cape is
It is.
is legit.
It's like Doctor Strange cape.
He does very, like, yeah.
All right. Why don't we go ahead and take a break? I need to get some water and stuff, and
Yeah.
we'll be back in a few minutes.
Cool.
We sold all these
Sounds good.
tickets.
All right, and I'm gonna make
Thanks, everybody.
I'm gonna make your characters go to bed now, because I do not see how we're gonna get to the fight. All right, guys, everybody, we will be back.
We turn on this one.
We're turning on. Hello. We might be glitching. We might be waving. We might be
Nope.
synth wavy.
Synth wavy, possibly.
Looks good.
Yeah, it looks fine on Twitch.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, that's the real important one. All right.
Oh, wow.
I need everybody's when you get to your room, your room is over in F2. All right, and there's a couple of bunk beds there. You know, this was like designed for crew soldier deployment, and so it doesn't have a lot of the fineries, but they did make you a good meal. You got to kind of meet everybody as you came, and they have a bed, and so you're escorted here. You do notice that as you're coming in that the window is open, and do y'all close
We
it?
still in the Umbral Plane.
No.
I know we've been traveling through and then we fell out. Are we in it?
I was hoping no one would ask me that because I don't quite understand that part.
Was this confusing? Not important. I'll go to bed.
I assumed no, but now that you ask, I guess I don't know.
Yeah,
I
we're
think
gonna
existentially,
say
we all are.
You guys are gonna
Yes.
get kicked out. I get it. Sorry. Too many
We
questions.
got this.
We'll say no. That there's a little portal that goes into here, because the outside grass is green, and I was just looking at that, going, "Wait a minute, that doesn't fit with the other picture that I was looking at. Hold on, I don't understand." But
All right.
I will understand it when the full product comes out. And so, all right, so there's bunk beds here. Do y'all close the window before you go to bed?
I have
Yeah.
a strange feeling that we should close that window.
Since you asked, I always enjoy sleeping with the window shut. In my experience,
Window
The
shut
bug
and locked
problem
is a
right
good
here.
idea, I think.
Screens? If there's not screens, then we should close it.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, no bug screens.
Close it.
So, all right, it's closed. What is everybody's passive perception?
What takes forever to scroll.
15?
12.
13.
13.
Oh, but I might have to take a hit on that though because of my insanity. Let me look at the rules.
Oh yeah, you're at 3, right? So it's going to be one.
I take a
one less.
-1 to all attacks and saving throws. So I don't know if that affects my passive perception.
Oh yeah, you're right. It doesn't. Yeah. Okay. All right. So you said 15.
Yeah.
All right. You wake up in the middle of the night, and there's like this faint smell of cat poop.
Oh.
That's me. I ate some of those plants we weren't supposed to touch, and this is not agreeing with me.
You go back to sleep, and all of you have the same nightmare, and in this nightmare you feel wet. It is blood pouring from your mouth and drenching your blue robes. You have no teeth. A sharp acid pain in your limbs, then your body, then your soul, as goblins endlessly torture you with daggers, while others, mounted on golden dragons, fly by and watch. The wizard comes to the rescue with a wave of one hand. You all fly away. You feel safe, but not for long, as the mage falls into an open slit of a gigantic canyon. As you widen your view, you see that is not a fissure on the ground, but the vertical pupil of a gigantic raging eye. You wake up.
This is like par for the course for my dreams. So
yeah. Oh, you're like, oh yeah, it is Monday. And you wake up in your room. Its isolation in the fortress makes it nearly impossible to hear what is going on beyond thick walls, but you sense a buzz of activity. Something tells you the other teams have woken up and gotten around. Everybody get the benefits of a long rest, but what's your name? You do not lose your insanity points.
Right.
What are you doing?
Anyone having a weird dream last night?
Now that you mention it,
I had a perfectly normal dream.
dream?
Oh,
mine was very strange and violent, unfortunately. I did not enjoy it.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. It was.
I have all my teeth, right? Sure.
How many did you have yesterday?
All of them. I still have them.
There we go.
So that was weird.
I have to agree.
And you do know that the Umbral Plane is the place of nightmares, and having spent time in there yesterday, this has been known to be the effect.
Okay.
This happens to you every night.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And hold on, I am
The amazing race is on. We better start getting ready to go like everybody else.
I am sending one of you a message in Discord.
Team 2.
Not all of Team 2, just one of you.
I was just still chanting for the team.
Okay, and I can't do
That's
that.
time we get up in the morning. Team.
Shoot, I can't do that on my computer because then it will stream it. Let me do it on the stupid thing. Gosh, so annoying.
Well, I get up and have to do some prayers to Tamara because that's my thing. So I'm gonna open up that window we all very carefully closed the day before, just so I can look out and just be one with the nature. Nothing bad's gonna happen at all.
Get your balance on.
A little yoga.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
And Bolo, go ahead and roll me nature.
Yeah.
Nature, I don't have anything. Right?
Hang on, you're on mine.
Oh, thank you.
It's
Oh,
plus.
We're trying to steal
10.
character sheets. Okay.
Whatever has the better ones. I got 10 for nature.
Okay. Anything else? What else are y'all doing?
Let me see. 13.
Eggs.
13, 14, 15, 16. What is my? I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself.
Dang.
Give myself a 16 armor class. That lasts for 8 hours.
Wow. A little paranoid, huh?
You know,
Window's open now. We got to be careful.
I'm making sure all of my goth makeup is spending a lot of time in the mirror, making sure I look nice and looking good.
Yeah, I'm checking my brooch and just doing a little quick meditating on some draconic history. Just making sure I'm ready for all the battles, balancing myself as a fighter for whatever comes next.
Also putting on goth makeup.
Yes, also putting on goth makeup. Like, I love that look.
Apparently that's what we're doing as a team now.
yeah. Let's all put on goth makeup. That's our thing. That's going to be a team 2.
Team 2. I had one nightmare and now I listen to The Cure. I love it.
I was gonna say, Team 2. We came here to listen to The Cure and kick some butt. The Cure doesn't exist in this universe.
I mean, come on, our symbol is literal tentacles, so we gotta embrace it.
For sure.
We're embracing the darkness.
100%.
All right. What else? Y'all heading out?
Yeah, we'll go see what the mission is.
Aha! You don't, because you can't open the door. I was
Aww.
way too excited about
No.
that. I'm sorry. Like you it's not locked. It's like you grab the handle and you push, and it like there's something blocking it on the other side.
I knock quite loudly and I say, "Hey, Gary, I know this is you. Let me out."
Gary, this isn't funny anymore.
No, we're embarrassed. We made fun of every team, but please let us out.
Can we try the window?
You can get out the window. You're on the first floor.
Yeah.
All right, let's go out the window.
Let's go out the window.
Okay. All right.
Your plan didn't work, Gary.
Yeah.
All right. So
Well, I
there's
certainly understand you'll come up and so I will get out of here as quickly as possible, Gary. Sorry.
there's a very close so this is like the inner garden, and there is a close entrance over by the dining area that you can get in through.
Yeah, we're gonna go in and ask for Gary.
We shout team
Gary
Team 2 looking for Gary.
with our goth makeup.
Looking for Gary. We all got our goth makeup on.
What an entrance.
If you see coming in through this door, you see one of the halflings. You think this is or the third, the one that's actually on a team on team 4 and not just there for moral support. And you kind of glance and he is wearing the team 4 brooch. So like, okay, so that is the third. And he's chewing on something. But yeah, otherwise just kind of gives you side eye and
Gary's arm. Chewing on Gary's arm.
What?
Just be in favor if that's what it was. Things have gone very bad in the night. Everyone's a zombie now or something.
It's like bread.
I imagine Imbolo walks past and he, even though it's like completely like he's not interacting with us at all, he just goes, "We didn't ask," and just keeps going.
Yeah. I attribute it to the nightmare we all had. We're just seeing weird imagery occasionally until it normalizes and we're like, okay, just shake it off.
We're all on edge.
Yeah.
We want to talk board?
Yeah, it can. And actually, I would like to go look. Is there anything in front of our door?
Yeah. So as you walk over there, you'll walk through these hallways, and there's a couple people milling around. But as you get over there, you see a woman lying on the ground, clearly dead, and it's hard to say.
Our door?
What?
Oh no.
In front of our door?
In front of your door.
feel like we
No
should
one's
have
seen this
dead body
dead
out
woman in the hallway yet?
I was about to read. It's hard to say what draws your attention first, but apparently your door does. There's a gold-plated dagger that's inserted in the middle of her stomach. Wow. There's this dark stain across her dark blue vest. It's more vividly red upon reaching the stone floor, and trails around the west corner of the corridor as if she had crawled there or was dragged. The victim's eyes are wide and her body is stiff. Her index finger sticks out from her rigidly closed right hand, which leans against the door. Her left hand is firmly closed in a fist and holds a piece of smooth beige fabric. You see a blue brooch pinned close to her heart. On it is the number 3 written in white, and you do recognize this person as Vang.
So when you say there's a trail of blood, are we talking coming from like over here?
Yes, around this
Behind
corner.
there? Okay.
Yeah.
I want
Are there
to.
people here?
No, not around this corner. There's some, more toward the middle of things. But
I want to follow the blood trail around that corner and see if I find anything.
okay, all right.
Doesn't our Southern Belle have a blood power?
I was gonna say, can I use my draconic intuition to find out if there's more than one type of blood spilled here?
Yes, you can. All right, so you're gonna spend a minute doing that. As you look around the corner, it does come from the stairs, and
Is that going down or up?
up. Yeah, you're on the first floor. This is going up. You only sense one type of blood, and yeah, it's not all there. Seems to be around the corner too. There's a lot.
I go back to my companions and I tell them I think maybe we should check upstairs. The blood trail seems to be coming from the stairwell.
You might want to tell somebody too.
Yeah.
Nice.
Should we get some kind of
All the
authorities?
authorities.
I mean, we already do have a suspect. Gary.
Gary.
For sure.
Gary clearly needs to be questioned.
Wow.
Really tortured.
That rapscallion Gary, I do declare.
Y'all just take instant dislike to people.
Well,
Only people named Gary.
Wow.
I stay in this establishment for one evening and there's a dead body blocking my door that I can't even get to my breakfast. Sorry for being a little on edge after the nightmare I had last night with goblins stabbing me. I'm apologizing for nothing, sir.
1 star.
1-star Yelp review.
1 star, yep.
If I could have given it 0, I would have.
Are y'all going to report it? Report the body?
Yeah, I guess we should.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't get blamed on Team 2.
Gonna get blamed on.
They're gonna be like, "Oh, you killed him and then blocked your own door with the body." Be like,
You
yeah,
blocked-
right.
yeah, blatantly.
Yeah, if you lean down to the dagger, it does have your symbol on it.
Oh god,
Of course.
Who?
somebody's framing us.
Nobody has a gold dagger, though. All right.
Not rich for that. Not Team 1, we're Team 2. We got the money.
Right.
Mountain Dew is our sponsor, not like the bank. Anyway.
The bank.
Mountainous Dew could not hear about this. Oh my God.
Should we remove our dagger that is meant to frame us? Leave it in the body.
Before we go to the authorities, yeah, do we want to try to conceal the symbol?
Should we cover up the crime we didn't commit?
I feel like it's a good idea, but I don't know if we're gonna be. How much can they tell if we've tampered with it already?
You're the blood guy. Well,
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely, I can do it in research. Absolutely, I need to remove this dagger for research purposes. That's exactly what I'm doing. I need to study this more closely, and I will get back from the lab as soon as I can. I put it in my cloak.
All right, so you take the dagger.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now what are you gonna do?
Then we reported to the
Then
authorities.
we report to the
Yes.
authorities.
All right. So there are soldiers all over the place. Obviously not in this hallway, but like at the entrance and stuff. Well, you know where they are, is what I should say. And so they come over quickly and to investigate, and they're starting to look at anything, and it's like, well, what did they're asking you, like, what did you see? I mean, hey, you came in through the window?
Because our door was blocked.
Yeah.
We left through the window and came in through the door.
Gotcha.
We were forced to. We could not open our door.
Gotcha. And oh man, I wish I had a murder weapon.
Oh.
And one of the investigators kind of goes to kind of look around. It's like it seems like, looks like she was trying to write something. Hold on, let's try to figure out what that is. And what's this? And he'll pick up her hand, and like rigor mortis has really set in and around this this piece of cloth that she has, and he kind of pries it open and pulls out this cloth, and you see on the cloth there is a brooch with the number 2 on it.
Well, if everyone will recall, we lost that in the attack on the road.
Yes, our blacksmith friend can correspond with that as well. We had to get his assistance to replace this exact item. Yes.
Remember, yeah, we asked about replacing it.
Clearly, she was trying to return it to us when something terrible happened.
I mean, maybe, but
Also, we can certainly help you find the murder weapon, if need be. I think we're very skillful. We are a very skillful and deductive team, so we could assist you in that if need be. But this brooch is not ours.
It looks like she's been dead for a few hours. What were y'all up to last night?
sleeping.
Having a terrible nightmare. Look at this
Smelling
makeup.
cats?
Yeah.
Also smelling cat manure. So,
Yes, that was strangely a very odd part of the evening.
how does she smell right now? Is this where the odor is coming from?
So cat manure and nightmares. Look,
So, have you? We looked before. It looks like there might be. It looks like maybe she was drugged from upstairs.
Where's Gary's room?
Right?
goes right over there.
Also, I would like to point out that never mind. I don't know what I was gonna say. I lost it. It'll come back to me in a minute.
I believe my friend Ravel was just simply trying to say we are innocent of this crime.
I certainly don't have any evidence to arrest you right now, but I tell you what, Pink, come over here. This is Harold Pink. He's one of my lieutenants here. He'll hang out with y'all today, and might be good.
We're gonna need to get you into makeup, Harold.
By the end of the day, he's gonna be wearing all black and wearing makeup.
What a healthy addition to the team, Mr. Pink. Welcome.
So,
Breakfast?
one of the other soldiers is looking down, and it's like, it seems like she was. There's smudges of blood here by where her finger was. It looks like Kel.
Kel. Do we know a Kel?
We don't know a Kel. I have absolutely no idea what that could possibly
Is there a
refer
Kel
to.
here?
No.
No, I've never met any such named person.
And I'm sorry, which one of you lost the brooch?
That would be me.
Mm. What's your name?
Alina.
It's a hard car on that.
It's a
Carlina.
It Kalenya. Kalina.
Does it
Please
say?
do
Is
pronounce
it
it correctly.
Kal?
It is, yes.
Oh, I wrote it down wrong. I wrote down K.
Well,
That's why I've been mispronouncing it.
Yes. Alina is my name. So clearly this letter is not.
I see no similarities.
Mispronounced though.
The soldier
Yes.
goes, no, I misread it. It's Kal.
Oh, that's a simple
It's the
mistake. By the
DM
way, I'm
Because the
Goblin. It's
like,
good to-
like if you look at it in Roll20, I totally misspelled it.
We just throw him off with more introductions.
Tell us about yourself. We're really interested to know more about you. If you're going to join
Yeah.
the team.
That's interesting.
You get into the
so much for
soldiering
follow. I
investigative
really appreciate it. Harold will come up to y'all. It's like, why don't we how about let's go get some breakfast, guys. What about some good old-fashioned eggs? Well, we'll just hang out over here. Y'all
Shouldn't
come
you
with
be
me.
trying to solve a murder?
Oh,
yeah. You murdered us all.
I am assigned to you today.
I would like a lawyer.
Oh, yeah.
Imbola only eats duck eggs.
Duck eggs. Whew. All right. Well, yeah. Well, let me see. Let me see what we got. Okay. Come on over here. Come sit down at this table.
Didn't we have to get him into makeup?
Yeah,
Are you going to leave the body? Is the body just hanging out, the lady?
I don't know
Yeah.
if I can. Okay. All right.
Yeah. You
Like
need to
some
understand how
drones.
Team 2 operates, my friend. We do a little bit of justice before eggs in the morning. I'm sorry.
We'll just put some wet floor signs around the dead body. Move on.
How close of an eye is this guy keeping on us?
Fairly close. There's not a lot of places to go.
If we talk amongst ourselves, can we whisper in such a way as we think he won't overhear us?
You don't think he'll care.
Oh.
He's there to keep an eye on you. He does not seem
Not like spying
like
on
he's
us.
going to be like demanding that you not speak or anything like that.
Well,
Okay.
Make sure you don't leave town before this is figured out type character.
I have an errand to run. So while you get your makeup on, I'm gonna go run my errand.
Well,
I'll be right back.
let's all go. Where are we going?
I need to go to the blacksmith.
Oh, okay. well-
Seems I forgot to stamp my wand with the symbol, so I need to go do that. But you guys stay here. You get your makeup done. Get that settled.
No.
Uh,
Let's all go. Come on. We'll
Blacksmith's just right around the corner, right?
Yeah, it'll be fun. He's nice.
Right.
Yeah, but we're hungry,
Well,
Harold. You
don't-
and I are going to have some duck eggs.
Yeah, I
Let's
mean,
say-
you guys got
Look,
breakfast.
y'all can go wherever you want. Just don't split the party because it's gonna make it difficult on the DM. Right? Look.
Oh, that's great.
All right, fine.
He
can
won't.
all
He's
go.
not gonna stop you from going talking to the blacksmith or anywhere else you want to go.
Yeah, we may as well corroborate our story in front of Harold Pink. I'm cool with that.
Okay. I will. Yeah, I think we should go to the blacksmith and show him that dagger and be like, "Hey, this is stamped with our symbol. Who
Sure.
brought this in to do this?"
Show him the dagger
Show the blacksmith the dagger. Yeah.
in front of the.
Well, that would reveal to Harold. that we're hiding it.
That's why I was trying to get rid of Harold Pink.
Yeah, I get it. I get that now for sure.
I'm trying to get rid of Harold Pink so I can go. So one of us can go show the dagger.
We should huddle and figure out how to shake Pink.
Yeah, I have invisibility as a spell. So if we can just like break his line of sight, like, or distract him long enough, I can just
hammer.
I can just disappear.
Like you can go to the can and then sneak out.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you can do that for sure. So as you go, you pass you pass this weird painting here. If y'all want to look at that later, you can. And the pit, and head on down where you do find Coralder in the blacksmith shop, and he's banging away.
Excuse me, Coralder. Coralder.
Yes, Coralder. Yes.
Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith. Do you recall seeing this dagger? And I'm going to show him the gold plate.
We wipe the blood off of it first.
Yes. It's been cleaned.
Oh yeah, that's the one y'all brought me late.
Late? Do you know who brought it?
Oh man, I don't remember. It was it was well, it sounded like a guy. But I now I don't remember his face. He was wearing a big kind of white habit with a hood on it, and
purple cape. Yes,
it had your
Gary.
No, not purple. It's white. Try to pay attention. Gary. Are you visible? Am I talking to the air?
Oh no! I turned visible as soon as I came through the door.
No, it was white. It's a white, all white get up, but you had the two brooch on it, and said, "Hey, y'all had one more weapon to stamp." So that's what I do.
Were you paid for the service?
We're not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, right.
And and Harold answers that question in the other room. It's like, oh well, yeah, I get a stipend. I get salary for whatever they send me to do around here. It's a pretty good gig.
How your eggs?
About what time? Not time, but like about how long after we arrived with our weapons did this stranger arrive with a weapon claiming to be us?
It was pretty late last night. I had so many of these stupid things to do. I was working late, and it was one of the last things that happened. 11-ish, close to midnight.
Midnight. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, you don't remember who it was at all?
No.
Their face? What their voice sounded like?
I don't rightly remember. I talked to so many people yesterday.
Was there a weird smell?
Weird smell? He kind of...
Yeah. Like cat poop.
Sniffs under his armpit. It's like, no. Cat poop? There's no cats around here.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
And then I'm going to head out.
All right.
When I get back, obviously I'm not invisible anymore. I can only cast that once, so I'll just try and just like casually rejoin the group. I'm back. It didn't take too long.
Nope, he didn't notice.
So, I'm gonna relay all that info to you guys.
To Harold?
To the rest of the team. To Harold Pink? No. Hey, just whisper one at a time.
Okay.
I'll send the message around.
That's not suspicious at all.
He gets up to get a breakfast taco.
Yeah, when he does that,
and he goes breakfast taco, and
Harold, I would love one of those if
Also
you
what
could
I
order
do
me
when I
extra.
Yeah, Harold, if you could get
You
one,
know-
get
I got
around
you.
to the table.
Extra
Also, I like-
sulfur.
Yeah, I like mine very specially
all
cooked.
the way. Tacos all the way
All-
around.
Yes, please. Thank you, Harold.
Has anyone cleaned up the dead body yet?
Get the
Just gonna leave
signs.
that there.
Forget the wet floor signs. It's Team 4 who's been murdered? Someone from Team 4?
Someone, team 3.
Team 3.
Three.
Okay. Not Gary.
Gary's in team 1.
I know. Okay, it's not one of Gary's teammates. Got it.
Yeah. So, someone in like a white getup came with my brooch at midnight, like late at night, and got this weapon stamped.
Well, it has to be whoever it is. It has to be the same person who is responsible for the disturbance on our way here, because I distinctly saw that brooch fly off of your belt as we were falling. Somebody either caught it or caused it to come off of you. Or both.
It's Tarum.
I
Arrow.
mean, it could be like that. Isn't it weird that he like picked this symbol for us?
I agree. That's very peculiar and very specific.
He was acting really strange in that letter.
Yes.
And the
very
fact that he
determined.
sent a letter, where is he?
Right.
I agree.
I'm putting him on the list. Suspect.
We go around talking to find other members of Team 3 just to be like, hey, do you used to have another member?
Well, we do have this gold knife. And none of
We
us
should-
have a gold knife, right? Like, no one has a gold knife on their inventory.
Right.
That's how you ask it in real life.
Yeah.
Hey,
for a normal
Do you
person.
happen to have like a pocket knife in your inventory?
Like, I mean, all of you don't have inventories of every item in your house. So, I mean,
Mm-mm.
maybe we can somehow find out whose knife this is.
I mean, do we think that anyone looks like they got money?
Gary.
Gary?
What is with you and Gary?
I just don't like him.
He's got cloak money, cape money.
Yeah.
Exactly. He called us out with the whole I'm Team 1 vibe, and I don't like that.
He was so friendly to us, too.
He really was.
Screw Gary.
He's like, hey, I'm Gary. I'm Team 1. I think we're fighting. And we're like, F off, Gary.
Nobody asked you, Gary.
We have nightmares to have and eggs to eat. Get out of here, Gary.
You'll turn against Gary like we turned against the homeless goth chick in Horn Mountain.
Yeah, 100%. Exactly right.
Well, it reminds me of when we played Star Wars that one time and it was like Derek or Darren or whatever, and the NPC following us around.
You'll torture that poor person.
I don't. What
Should we go
was that
upstairs?
painting I passed by?
That
Just out of
painting.
Curiosity.
Yeah, it has a big plaque on it. The painting looks like this.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
That's a lot of words on that plaque.
Yeah. What does it say?
This painting depicts the first and only librarian of this fortress, which was one of the first prison complexes and Iron Hand outpost in Imperial history. More than 100 years ago, a noble mad walker of exquisite natural talent wanted to be famous, recognized the world over. Moreover, he wanted to put his estate at the Empire's disposal, making it valuable, or rather, invaluable. He posed to himself the challenge of recovering and learning the ancient knowledge of building portals, so that he might build one right here. It once belonged to an equally ancient civilization, extinct in the Cold War centuries ago. He succeeded. The cost, his life. It is said that, greatly distressed for dying before his efforts were recognized, his spirit swore never to leave the estate, pledging his services to the first person to speak his name out loud. Legend says he scribbled his very difficult name in the most important excerpt of the book collection currently in the library on the second floor. The problem is, almost all the books that have annotations in nearly illegible calligraphy, with the vast estate now at now an Iron Hand outpost and prison complex where most of its occupants are illiterate, the spirit seems destined to roam endlessly, masterless. So yeah, a lot of words on the thing.
Picture truly does say 1,000 words.
Take 1d6 damage for that.
Oh, I knew it. I knew I'd get in trouble. I'm sorry, I pushed it.
We just take a chance and just say the name Rumpelstiltskin and see what happens.
All right, roll initiative. No.
We did it. We nailed it.
We're now the master.
Okay.
I think we should maybe go upstairs before he comes back with the tacos.
Yeah, let's ditch him.
Like Harold. He's not Gary.
Yeah, he's not Gary.
He's just a guy working the beat.
Yeah, you know.
And he's gonna bring Team 2 to innocence. That's what we need.
So should we wait for him?
No.
Are we on his side or are we not? No.
I don't
No,
think we should wait for him.
We ordered very special breakfast tacos so that he would take even longer. The kitchen's backed up with our order
yeah.
now.
Yeah, they don't even have duck eggs.
No, they're out looking for ducks right now.
Just squeeze to pop them out. All right, so we got time.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah, so
as y'all head over there, like it's not very big. I mean, he sees y'all leaving, and he goes like, "Oh, hold up, hold up!" And he's got one, like each one is individually wrapped in foil. He's like, and he's got one in his mouth. He's like, "All right, buffet taco."
Should I run a diversion for the group and be like, I'll certainly grab these from you, Gary, and take this burden from your arms. Thank you so much. And while the rest of the group tries to get upstairs.
go.
And start asking Harold some very personal questions just to get him talking.
Yeah, it's like they wanted to freshen up their makeup. How long you been working, Harold? Tell me about Harold Pink. You know, long story long, my man. Go for it.
He shakes a styrofoam cup. Baja Blast! And hands it to you.
And I'm like, Mountain Dew, Team 2, Team 2. Me and Harold are getting along right now. I got my arm around him. I'm like, man, I knew we were going to get you to help us out. Thank you, Mr. Pink.
It just reminds me when I finally do publish my original adventure, not to watch anybody actually run it, because I'm just gonna cry during the Mountain Dew jokes.
Oh, so good.
All right, y'all heading upstairs?
Upstairs.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Upstairs.
Okay, so you get upstairs, and as you go, you see the half orc and the shirtless guy who is still shirtless.
Zonqui? Yeah.
Yeah, and Asepa are kind of like on the backside of the banister, and they seem to be trying to hide, but they're both huge. And so they are completely failing at that, but they kind of look awkwardly at you and wide-eyed as you pass.
Does the blood trail stop?
Yeah, can grok, whatever.
Go ahead and do perception. Or do you want to do your blood thing?
Yeah, I can use the blood thing. I have time to meditate after that delicious breakfast taco. Thanks, Harold.
Okay, yeah, the blood, let me check. They lead to the library, which is just on the north of the stairway right here.
Mm-hmm.
Got any luminol?
I say we charge right into the library.
Go into the library.
Yeah, I tell Harold that I have late fees. I really do have to get some draconic history books back. I lost full control of my accent when I had said history. So know your limits.
All right, you go in and you see the half elf there at Muario, and he is very elegantly dressed, and he's got this whole like kind of a gold colored robe ensemble thing going on. And
could it be white-ish as well?
Well.
Do you say that? Do you say well when you see him?
I do. I definitely do. I go well. Just that.
He will he will say well.
And a will to use them.
We need to give you some privacy.
I'm sorry. What is I've forgotten. What is your name?
Oh, pleasure to meet you. I am Goklok.
Yes.
Your cloak is incredible.
Oh, thank you. I'm up here. Did you come to take a look in this fantastic library? It doesn't look like a single book has been used in years. Look at this dust.
Your cloak is beautiful. Tommy, what other you like gold? Do you have anything else that's gold? It's the color suits you.
I'm a little socially awkward. Are you hitting on me?
That was not as awkward.
I had this well perfectly covered.
Sorry, I'll bring up the flattery table again.
That's the greatest thing I've ever said in any game I've ever played. Thank you for that organically happening. Oh my god.
Do you have anything else that's gold?
Do you have anything else that's gold?
Are we robbing this person? Anything else that's gold? I don't know if you're hitting on me or casing me.
It's a mixture of both from my experience. Oh goodness.
I would like to investigate the books. I just want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for Hardy Boys or something.
Yeah, I'm
looking
looking
through all of these books.
I'm definitely looking for dragon research. I'm like, I'll be happy to knock the dust off these tomes for you gold cloaked ruffian. I told you I had the well perfectly covered.
Broke the GM.
I broke the DM. I knew it would happen. I broke myself. I can't. I'm completely done. Oh man.
There's a love connection happening in this room.
It really is. Harold is feeling awkward. He's like, "Wow, Goklok really charms people." It's pronounced Goklok. Thank you.
All right. This room is really dark except for the candle that burns on the desk to your left, and next to some parchments and a pen. There's a closed window opposite the door. and there is a blue robe that hangs on the back of a chair, turned halfway between the desk and the window, and then you have the books are like the shelves are really in the dark here, and there's another door on the opposite side of the bookshelves which is open and letting in some light, but it is very clear just no one cares about this room. And
Okay, I can do a thing. It will cost
Yeah.
it will I will need to obtain another insanity point to do it, but I can. Oh, can I do this? So if it's not on my list at the bottom, does that mean I can't, that it's an aberrant mutation I can't do? My question is, can I use bioluminescence secretion? Because that's the whole point of it, is that it
yes, you can.
glows.
Please.
Okay.
Please, yes.
I would really like to just secrete and
Oh my god.
Oh, lovely.
May we have your permission for my friend here
Read it on.
to do a very special trick?
Here's what I can
Do you have anything else that's gold? Oh, excuse me, I need to secrete.
And so I can create a luminous substance. It's a secretion that emits a glowing light within 5 feet and leaves a trail. Like if I'm walking, it will leave a
You can
trail.
walk around the library.
Or what I could do is I could expel a larger, oilier secretion over a 15-foot cone on the ground, turning it into difficult terrain. So I could make a secretion
You're making
lamp.
the library a difficult
Oh my
terrain.
God.
I'm just reading what I could do. But I can secrete. At the very least, I can
You
secrete.
should just walk around.
I just
secreting.
walk
Just make
around
a snail
secreting
path
everywhere.
of glowing goo.
Snail trail all over the library.
I swear this almost never happens. I do apologize for my friend.
I think I want to do that. Just do it.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah, do the deal. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So yes, you have secreted, and now there's more light in this room.
Yes. Worth
The
it.
best X-Man of them all, the secretor.
Yes.
The secretor. Yeah, I would like to go through these books, and also all the while, just kind of lecturing. What's his name? The librarian.
He's not the librarian. He's on a team.
Oh,
Just looking.
He's not the librarian.
Mario. Yeah, no. There's
Well,
no librarian here. There's just a
I
librarian.
assumed he was the librarian, so I'm lecturing him on the state of these books and how poorly they're kept, and pointing out that several of these, the spines are broken. You need to fix those right away, my good man. This is just preposterous. You call this
One
a
star.
library?
And what's
Yeah,
great
one
is
star.
what's great is you just read the plaque that said there's only been one librarian here and he's dead.
He's dead.
Well,
And
you know,
Gloria's-
librarian
come on.
is a sacred title. I assumed that he is merely just the keeper of the books right now. You know, someone's got to maintain and keep these books.
Yes. To keep missing the point, I add on, I'm like, furthermore, my friend had to bioluminescently secrete things just for my eyes to be able to read these books. How do you propose that we're supposed to learn things in this library if we can't even see to read without someone bioluminescently secreting something?
What is, what is this? A library for creatures with dark vision?
Oh, it's worth it for that.
Oh, he's just going, indeed, the whole time that you're talking.
Yes, Goldilocks, if he's seen anybody else around himself in the library.
If you're gonna look through the books, go ahead and roll investigation.
Investigate.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
I definitely do too. What's my... Oh, that's a terrible roll. Even with a modifier.
I got what's my investigation?
Yeah, I got a 5 on that.
Oh, I got a 15.
I got
Okay.
2.
Oh.
Jeff, I'm sorry. What was your roll?
21.
21. Okay, cool. And how long do you spend doing that?
No, you got 5.
As long as the rest of the party will let me.
How long is that rest of the party? You're gonna spend the day here?
Yeah,
Soak it in, my friend.
I will. This is my wheelhouse.
I can secrete for a whole.
It lasts 8 hours.
I can
Alright, so-
secrete for 8 hours.
That's it.
It lasts 8 hours.
All right, so as you're looking, as Jeff is looking around, and you are seeing like all these books have these crazy notations in the margins, and you like this is bewildering handwriting. It's you're not sure what half the letters are. You're not sure in what order the letters are in. It would take you years to even kind of learn what any of this says as far as the notations go.
Hey guys, how long do we have before our tournament or whatever? We got like a couple years.
Has that been put on hold because of all
because
the
of the
investigation?
murder?
Yeah.
The highway's broken.
Yeah.
There's a body.
Yeah, I would hope that the sports festival is shut down or at least postponed.
Sports festival.
The sports festival. I always enjoyed the annual sports festival, and this is no exception. This is certainly no exception.
From one
Even
DM
if
to
you've been blamed
another,
for murder.
how many times have you ever had to say you have successfully secreted?
Oh, that's the best.
Oh, we
I'm
do
so
have
happy with
an
that.
unused advantage. Thank you for the reminder on that.
Hey, thanks,
okay, so you're still looking. The rest of you, what are you doing? Are you looking through books as well? How long y'all get? Like,
Yeah, I'm looking. I rolled a 15. I don't know if that helps.
I rolled a 9. I'm checking for dragon history as much as I can. Even in the off times, it's my obsession.
I was really interested in the story of the Mad Walker, so yeah, I'm trying to see what I can learn about that.
I rolled a 5, so I'm just talking to Harold.
Harold's chilling.
what are you talking? What are you talking to Harold about?
Oh, if there's been a lot of murders in this place, like if this
Get many murders here?
Goodness, no, none. I honestly, I thought that y'all were gonna I was getting a little excited that maybe we do a little investigation of our own, but
don't like
y'all
the
seem to
secretion.
be distracted by a library. So I guess this is what we're doing today. I can't say I've ever been in this room, but what are you gonna do?
Look, if a friend secretes something, you need to read by that light while you have it.
It's
That's the
Harold,
code of
get-
Team 2.
It's Team 2 code, Harold. Bring it in, Harold. Come on, you're part of Team 2 now.
You got a lot to learn, Harold.
All right, how long?
Harold,
How
thank you
long does
for-
that secretion
Oh,
last?
So it
8
lasts
hours.
8 hours. I also have a question because we thought that the
8 hours.
It says it lasts 8 hours.
It does.
We're not
Um,
getting to the fight. I don't know that we're getting to the end of this adventure. I mean, there's some mystery.
well, so okay, but we thought that the blood was coming from this room, right? Can I
Yes,
tell if there's a particular area of the room that the trail stops?
Yeah. So gog gog. Do you want to work on that?
I would love to meditate for a minute and help my friend Ravel investigate that blood.
Okay, it comes from the desk, the chair.
I want to
desk.
dig through that desk
Interesting, yeah.
Okay.
and look at the blue robe that's
And-
left behind
yeah.
you. If there's anything in the pockets or anything.
Yeah, and you are sensing blood on that robe. You cannot see it, but this is like a light blue robe that
Has gained control of the ghost thing. Murdering people. That's what we're assuming from the plaque on the painting.
Yeah, that's what you're assuming.
Okay, I'm assuming someone has gained control of the beast, of the ghost.
I'm sorry, did you say you were checking the desk?
Yes.
Okay.
Digging through the desk. Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead and do
On the-
perception or investigation, either one.
My investigation. So that was an 11, but with my insanity points, it's a 10.
Okay. All right. And you do see like there's a little bit of a torn piece of paper on the top of the desk, and I will show you. If you want to read that, and it does have a little bit of blood on it.
Air Master Armor Jasperin. Hoping to see you forthwith to discuss a matter of great concern. I write to you while my memory of it is still fresh. You are right. There is indeed a team here with a hidden agenda. These imposters are, I'm afraid, more deeply connected than we thought. I don't know who to trust. For 30 seconds after I heard the following words, a griffin, certainly carrying a high-ranked Iron Hand officer, flew over my head as I stood on the balcony of my team's room. The words I heard were, tell the treasurer that the meeting with Lisprolis did not go well, but we might have overestimated their knowledge about the artifact. Team 4 is the weakest. I will devise a way to take advantage of that. I couldn't see who uttered them, but and then there's an unfinished word. It looks like the letter was cut off abruptly, and so it looks like maybe somebody was killed while writing a letter.
Oh, wow.
It looks like G.A. Like Gary.
Wow.
It has to be Gary, and certainly not Garthlock. I'll go and clear my name on that one.
Maybe it's Harold. It has H.A.
H.A. Oh, is it Harold Pink?
Oh, Harold. You devil. You breakfast taco devil. I trusted you, Harold.
All right.
Let's Brolis.
Okay,
Yeah.
so these names you know, these are representatives of different factions that recruit teams. The armor is somebody who kind of represents the people, and the other name, what was it? Lispralis is somebody who represents the nobles, and so these are names familiar to you. Now they aren't here, but you know the names. So it as a reminder, there's it's still in this room, the other entrance, the window, the closet. You saw the desk, you saw all the robes on the chair, and I'd say like all of this has taken about an hour at this point.
7 more hours of golden secretion.
Yeah.
We just need by that light.
You said we've checked all of that, or no? We still have.
You haven't checked the closet. I don't know if you want to do something with the window.
Let's just top to bottom. Let's search this room for clues.
Yeah. Have we also asked Admorio how long he's been in the library and if he saw anything odd?
No.
Anything odd?
I don't know
no.
why.
Wait, is this for this this murder thing?
Yeah,
it was
we're trying
murder.
Free
We
window.
didn't say anything.
What? I'm
Just incriminating
Murder,
yourself.
huh? You seem to know a lot about this murder.
I know there was a murder.
Uh-huh.
Frankly, I was honestly more
Possession of knowledge is 9/10 of the law.
Got anything else, Gold?
Oh, then.
I hate you.
Touche.
That was such a good callback. Oh, goodness.
Tell us what you know.
No, I was up here just this morning. I was interested in learning more about the phantom of the fortress. You saw the painting downstairs?
Mhm.
Yes.
We most certainly did.
Quite a story. There's
Just the label.
Yes. So
so now you speak.
Oh, is that how this works?
That's-
Sorry, I've been reading.
see.
That's all
books
I
too
had to
long.
say about that. I figured while we're here today, we could look into perhaps summoning him.
Why do you want to do that?
Oh, curiosity.
You would summon a demon, or who knows what, because of curiosity?
He's not
Yeah,
a
that's a
demon. He's a
valid reason. That checks out.
librarian. Wait. You have overdue fees, don't you?
Guilty as charged. I was hoping to talk you out of that. That's why I'm trying not to resurrect the librarian, please. I cannot afford these late fees, Mario. You have no idea. This will ruin me.
So you've come up here to look into the murder.
We
Yeah.
didn't talk about a murder.
I guess so. So
You
we have had a dead body
you
up.
did brought up the murder yourself.
Yeah, I suppose we did organically bring that up as because a friendly conversation that we're having. Forgive me for that.
Harold says, but I thought we were investigating the murder. Isn't that why you're talking to him?
Harold, Team 2, focus up, Harold. Shut your mouth.
Sorry. No, we're here to look into
Fix your
Dragon Blade.
eyeshadow, Harold.
Sorry.
How long have you been in here?
This
Yeah,
morning,
please.
just
Morning.
a
Okay, sorry.
few hours.
Can you
Let me
read
see.
these books?
I was walking by last night and saw Giuseppe walk by, coming out of here, but
What?
that big half orc who she was walking like she wanted to break the floor with every step. Her stomping was as hard as the lines on her face. But other than that, I didn't come in here last night.
I appreciate the descriptive quality of those footsteps. What time would you say that happened?
Oh, that was
Roughly.
It's pretty late. That was close to midnight, I would say.
Interesting.
Thereabout. I was heading to bed myself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now that
Someone's
does make
breaking the floorboards and you just go to bed.
you stomping around.
It wasn't stomping in the bedroom. It was walking out. Did you want me to fight her?
I mean,
Why not?
could have
Wait.
protected the floorboards.
Wait, what team is she? Okay, no, I'm
Some
not going to
other
fight
way.
her.
If you're trying to resurrect the librarian, why would you want very heavy orc footsteps going through this very library the day before you're trying to do so?
That would make the librarian very angry.
I don't know.
So bad.
I don't know that you're very good at picking your battles, so.
Well,
Well.
and a will to you, sir.
What do we
Now
got?
you talk.
Yeah, you talk.
Now you speak, as I believe you said before.
I've proven that I can't be trusted to speak to the NPCs. So,
Oh,
I think we go talk to Giuseppe.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to ask the half orc what they were doing here, I think.
Yeah.
We leaving behind the bloody cloak and the bloody letter? Or are we going to take it with us?
That's evidence. Let's bag it.
Yeah,
Tag it. Good.
we'll let Harold know we're on the case and we're getting as much
Harold?
as we can.
You carry this crap. Thank you.
Harold,
Yeah, make-
this is for you.
Harold will be our evidence locker.
Yes,
for the
absolutely.
dagger that he still does not know about.
Yeah, not the
Which we
dagger.
will help him find.
It's out of his jurisdiction.
That's the
Exactly.
that's the surprise bit of evidence for the dramatic reveal in the trial.
The court.
Yes.
So if you go back outside here, you will see the two of them, Giuseppe and Zankoi, again attempting to hide behind the banister, but they're both of them
Am I
are
still
like
trailing the
7 feet
secretion?
tall. Yeah. How long do you trail it?
8 hours.
Now that it's glowing for 8
Oh, I
hours.
thought it
Oh,
glowed
okay.
for
Yeah.
you.
Just
Holy
glowing out. I don't
I
smokes!
mean, look,
This place
I don't think you
is gonna be
secrete
gross.
constantly for 8 hours.
Let me look.
It'd be really hard for us to sleep if you're still just secreting light.
No, it says after 8 hours, the mutation ends and the secretion disappears.
Holy crap.
Wow, Harold's gonna know exactly where to find us.
The only way to end it is to expel the larger, oilier amount of secretion and create a 15-foot cone.
Oh, you just.
Please tell us about that. Please don't.
Okay, you may end this mutation early to expel a larger, oilier amount of secretion over a 15-foot cone on the ground, turning it into difficult terrain. All creatures in this area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. A creature that enters or ends its turn in the area must also make the dexterity saving throw. The area remains bright and slippery for 8 hours. You may not use this effect if you are already at your insanity point
I
maximum.
think you should sneak up to the half orc and
just
oil it. Trying to hide, and you just secrete a giant cone.
This is what you get for stopping at the library, my friend.
You're not going to do that to Giuseppe, are you?
No.
Just in the corner
It would-
somewhere. And Giuseppe kind of
Right.
looks out. I was like, why?
I do apologize. Occasionally, friendship can be disgusting.
Do it in Gary's room.
Jasper's right. Leave our mark. It says Team 2 in oily bioluminescence secretion.
Giuseppe, is that your name?
Who are you?
I am Kalinya. We're Team 2.
Woo!
Woo! Team 2!
Team 2, weird. Leave. Gross in the corner. Team 6, potty trained.
That secretion does not represent all of Team 2, but we would like to defend it in the very least.
That rug tie room together.
Actually, in some cultures, my friend, this is considered a very friendly, very just showing you that we are here as friends to ask questions. That is all.
Not in my culture, but in some cultures.
In some cultures, not any of ours in this room or anywhere that we are in nearby adjacent to, but it does exist.
What? Oh. You're the one killed a woman.
Excuse me?
No.
Your team.
Accusation.
Absolutely not.
What are you
I am
talking
appalled.
about?
There's been a
This.
murder?
How dare you?
How dare you? Leave your
How
fighting
dare
for
you.
arena.
Why are you coming out with these
How dare
accusations?
you.
Yeah, I'm about to give you a very different toned well, my friend.
You go.
If you think we killed someone, why are you talking to us that way?
You go. I'm talking to friend.
Friend that killed somebody.
Maybe
I
you
look
killed the
over at
woman.
him. I look over at him, Zangief. You want to confess to something? Huh? Spit it out.
And-
Let's go.
And Giuseppe will
Why were you hiding?
physically step in between you two, and just say, "You leave alone."
You, I'm gonna poke my finger, or like lay at her. You accused us.
No. Your
Yep.
Your symbol accuse you.
Excuse me?
She write
What are
your
you talking
name
about?
on the floor.
On the
Mm.
floor?
The KAN?
Yes.
How do you know about that?
It's right downstairs. Small building.
A likely story. A likely story. One that a murderer might use. No, I don't think you either of you could be murderers. Look at you. Weaklings.
We're about to roll for initiative.
Cowards. Hiding behind these posts.
Why were you hiding?
Mm-hmm.
We
Suspicious.
didn't want to talk to anyone else like you.
Go in your room.
You go to your room. I don't know.
We're trying to solve this mystery. This murder mystery.
Well, go solve.
I think we already did.
Okay.
Yeah, tell me about it. You accuse us of murder. Yeah, you think we're not smart enough to not leave a body outside of our own room with all of these things pointed directly at us? Please give us the benefit of the doubt. We are team 2.
Harold, we found our murderers. Book them.
Harold?
I
Handcuffs?
don't know that you found. They. I don't know. Like
Come here.
Zankoi's like really nice. He's a really nice guy. He's very. It's like a gentle giant. You know,
Hey.
I don't.
Can't.
You read of Mice and Men?
You're only as good as the company you keep, and I'm gonna glare at Isolde.
Did you call her Isolde?
Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
Isepa?
Seppa. There we go. I'm gonna glare at a Seppa when I say that.
And Zenkoi will go, that's just not nice.
You know what else
Look,
isn't nice?
Seppa,
Zenkoi?
let's
accusing people.
Let's go over here. And she'll go, yeah, we'll go over here. And they'll go around the corner. This is a strange Scooby Gang.
I don't
best
like being
kind.
accused.
Yeah.
So we should just accuse Gary then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Well, Gary did it.
Of course.
There's a big difference.
How do we go
still have-
into the
We still have
room?
the dagger.
The one we go into the room that's right across from the library that has the open door, which is how we saw light before someone secreted all over the library. Because there's blood in the library, right? And there's blood on that note that we found and blood in the cloak.
Right.
There any blood into that, I guess, room F19, since that has...
No.
Adjacent.
No, the blood goes from here to here.
Oh, from the chair. Understood. Got it. I was thinking of the other thing.
We should still investigate that area, though, because if someone was
Yeah.
sitting in that chair, the back would have been to that door.
It's true.
The door's open when we walked in the main door.
Yeah. Door was open.
Unless it was the golden boy going in through that door.
Well, the candle that he was talking about before is right here. It's not this one.
Ah, understood. I guess we want to find what room that team 3 lady who's dead. I guess she was killed here, but what she was, we have her note that she was writing.
All right, so these rooms were used for teams 5, 3, and 1, which you think is kind of BS because like their full teams aren't here yet, you know. And
We
so,
only have 2 beds.
and like they have a lot more room in here, and they have balconies, and so you are pretty PO'd about this because
No wonder we murdered someone.
you needed more rest than any other team, and they gave you the crappy room.
Right. The Goblin Nightmare Room. I am not a fan.
Yeah, what's up with that? Why did we get the crap room? There is a Team 2. There's an anti-Team 2 campaign going on here.
I agree. I feel
We're
it
being
in
set
the
up
very
to
air.
fail.
You're right.
We know who's behind it.
Oh, we certainly do.
Go look at Gary's room. We got to plant a weapon, a murder weapon.
Why does Gary have 5 beds? What's going on here?
Is there anything around here in this hallway, the back door, this hallway? Anything we could search for? Any kind of clue?
There's not really. So like this area is actually overlooks the hall below it, and then you have teams 6 and 7 that are in here. Their personal. These rooms are also very very tiny, and so you feel slightly bad for those teams, especially because those are like the two biggest people are what one is in each one of these rooms. Over here in the corner is the potty.
There's a potty?
There is a potty.
Can't help but notice there's no way into the big room F24.
This is a
door.
balcony that overlooks the first floor.
Oh, okay.
Oh god, I can't get in that room with that weird statue.
So I'm looking at this letter. Maybe we should ask around about this this griffin? What is this? I don't know who to trust. For 30 seconds after I heard the following words, a griffin, certainly carrying a high-ranked hand officer, flew over my head as I stood on the balcony in my team's room. Did anyone else see that? Maybe we should ask about
Yeah, that's definitely worth asking about, I think.
Is that where the cat poop smell came from, the griffin?
I don't know.
We found our poop culprit, but not the moon.
Harold, write that down.
Harold Griffin poop on it.
And so okay, so who are you gonna go talk to?
Well, so okay, it was team 1, 3, and 5 that had the big rooms with the balconies.
Right.
We
Yeah.
should maybe see if anyone's staying in those rooms, because they would have seen it out those doors, out those windows, if they did see it.
Okay.
Good
So
call.
So
we'd have to maybe talk to Gary.
You know,
So
who's
Gary,
on team, yeah,
Vang
yeah.
on team 3, Vang, who is the murdered woman, and Misa, who is the female dwarf, are on team 3. 5, Muerio, who is the golden boy, and that's it.
Okay.
Oh, that's BS that they got those rooms. That's
Yeah.
because team 4 not only has the 2 halflings but the 2 cousins as well. So there's like 4 of them stuffed in there, and I think they're downstairs actually. And then team 6 is the gnome Bobum and Isepa, and then team 7 is Zanquoi.
So here's what I think we should do. I think we should go look for Gary and ask him. I guess we can also ask Golden Boy if he saw anything. But before we do anything else, maybe we should go into Gary's room and secrete.
Yes.
Yes, you should.
100%.
Leave a secretion on one of just the middle of the room.
Okay. Wow. Done. All right. So where are you going now?
We're going to talk to Gary.
Let's go talk to Gary.
All right.
Dude, Gary, somebody did something in your room. Wasn't us.
Gary, your room is
It-
a nightmare.
It just says we know what you did. Explain this, Gary.
In a bright, secreted light.
Who is we and what is it that you did, Gary?
Do you like gold, Gary?
All right. So Gary's in like the entry in the entryway, and he sees you, and he kind of waves. He's like, "Hey, team 2. Hey, how's it going?"
Doing all right, Gary. How are you?
Well, I mean, it's kind of crazy, but I'm glad they haven't arrested you or anything. The rumors are going around that that y'all did it, but I don't believe that for a second.
Rumors.
Why would you think they would arrest us, Gary?
Well, okay, so The gnome, Bobbum.
Bobbum.
Um,
Bob-omb.
he was going around last night, saying that Bang had an altercation with y'all. Now, look, I mean, that gnome is not trustworthy one bit. I mean, the guy, he talks way too much. He's clearly a liar. All right. So I didn't believe him. I didn't believe him at the time. I don't believe him now. But I know that was going around, and I heard they found like a pendant, but I remember y'all were missing one yesterday. So that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what we're trying to tell everyone.
Well,
I'd love to find this gnome who seems to know so much about us.
Harry, did you happen to see anything weird last night?
Last night, let me think. As I'm looking at my notes, sorry. He's not pausing. This is me. That's forgetting what he actually knows.
Suspicious.
Anything
I
that smelled
know.
like cat poop.
Cat poop? What is going on with the cat poop?
You'll see when you go back into your room.
That was not us, by the way.
Definitely not us. I cannot express that enough.
Just like you declared our innocence in this murder, also keep that in mind. Go back to your room.
These are equal parts important. We did not kill anyone, and we did not bioluminescently secrete anything in your room.
We didn't do anything. Let's we have not done anything.
We're here to level with you, Gary. I'm just being real with you, bud. We didn't do a damn thing.
Gary will say, look, I mean, I was hanging out down here for a good part of the night, besides talking to Bobbum, which was just be glad y'all went to bed early. Oh my gosh, that gnome can talk. But besides that, yeah, no, like, I didn't really hear much of anything. Yeah, just rumors going around this morning.
Hey, Harry.
Are y'all investigating? Can I help?
Yes.
Do
You hold on to.
you have a knife?
Can you hold on to this knife for us?
Gary, I have a very important mission with you, which is knife related. Would you be willing to hold this very important item? It means the world to me. You cannot lose this, Gary. You cannot lose this. I cannot
If the
stress
authorities
enough.
ask you about it, it's yours. It always has been.
Yes. This is your knife, Gary. I mean, your sacred possession, not knife. It is ornamental.
Belonged to your grandfather.
If you give him the knife, he'll take the knife. I mean,
I present this as a bond between Team 2 and Team 1 to Gary.
oh,
I bestow this to you.
this is cool. She'll show you the symbols. Like, is that your symbol? That's rad.
No.
Your
No.
symbol, Gary.
It is
I thought
yours
that was
now.
No, they
They also have this confession. We need you to sign it. It's a friendship confession. Don't read it. Just sign it.
True friends, just sign.
Oh my gosh.
Chico's gonna kill us.
Oh,
We are. You're definitely gonna die.
Yeah, we've earned it.
Is there anything else? We are quickly running out of time. There's no way we're gonna get to a fight. Is there anything else y'all want to?
Can we ask? Yeah, go ahead, Jeff.
I was gonna say, can we ask him probably the same thing?
Yeah, Bob-omb.
Knows whose knife this is.
Yeah, whose knife is this? And when's the last time you saw Bob-omb spreading all these words, the rumors going around? Do you recognize this knife, Gary?
He'll look at it and goes and say, "No, whose symbol is that? Is that y'all's?"
Wrong, it's yours, Gary.
No.
What are you saying?
Gary,
that?
we talked about this
Gary-
extensively.
And he's like waving
we've
it around
gone over
in the air. Like, why do you keep saying that? That's just
Gary,
No,
are
like,
you part
look,
of Team
there's,
2
like,
or
10
not?
I think we go talk to Bomb next.
Yeah, we got to fight Bob-omb.
It's Battlefield.
This
All right.
ggnom just talking junk about us all day. I don't
Are
stand
we bringing
for that.
Gary with us?
I guess we got Gary on board now. What a twist.
Gary,
Unlikely
Welcome.
allies.
welcome to Team 2, Gary. We're gonna need you to put some makeup on.
The tavern told Gary, yeah, his room's closed for the next 2 to 3 days as soon as they can clean it up. So he's just gonna need to make up and join Team 2.
Oh, okay. All right. So you're gonna find Bomb over here by the blacksmith, and he's kind of hanging out over there, and we'll see y'all and kind of go. It's like, well, if it isn't the crazy killer team. No, I'm just joking.
Will
That's you.
secrete in
You
your
got
room.
it. You got it.
That's not my particular sense of humor, sir. I do not think we are killers in this sense that you mean.
Hey, Bomb, what did you do with the money?
What money?
The money you saved up for comedy lessons? I thought you were gonna like.
Oh!
gonna like. We're gonna do something with that career there, but
Oh, that's a good one. That was a
just
good
got-
one. And
What a burn.
And he'll
I
get-
love it.
and he'll give you a high five, but he's a gnome, so it like you'll have to go low for it.
I'll put it. I'm a high elf, so I'm gonna put my hand up very, very high above him.
Almost not a
And I-
velocity. Come on, let's
Yeah.
go.
I pull it down low too slow, my man.
And so he'll say, so what's been going on today? What do y'all find out?
Gary's got this dagger. See it?
That's pretty rad. Is that Team 1 symbol? And Gary goes, no, it's Team
No.
2 symbol. He like, gave it to me. This is nice. It's like golden.
Bomb. Word on the street is you've been going around saying things that aren't true about us.
What are you talking about? I only say things that are true. Like, did you hear about Yusepa? You know?
Oh my God, yes,
Ah,
I did.
yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
They look
Wait.
real.
Baba, maybe it's because when you are speaking honestly, you sound very suspicious. That might be the problem.
Like I mean, you know, those two teams are gonna have to fight each other. I mean, are they gonna be able to, you know, like whoop up on each other when they've been, you know?
Love is a battlefield.
Amen. I hear you.
Baba, a lot of what you say is you know, and you're assuming that we know things that you are making already incorrectly. We're not murderers, for one thing. So, no, I don't know that. In fact, I don't know a lot of what you're saying. So, no, please explain.
Oh yeah. Yusepa and Zenkoi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wink, wink,
I keep
wink.
going.
Nudge, nudge. Know what I mean? Know what I mean?
I'm
They
listening.
murdered that
It's,
lady?
Say no
I feel
more.
like it's the words you're not saying that's really sticking in my craw.
They are, you know, they are an item.
Feeling
They
the
are,
details of good friends you
they
said,
are
but
flame. They are, you know,
oh, I see.
yes.
Ah. Did you see anything suspicious last night?
Shaking the earth. I'm sorry, what?
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
Suspicious? No, I've just been around, trying to chat up everybody.
Oh, see, that's funny because Gary said that you saw something.
Saw something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you telling people that we got into an argument, an altercation, I believe
some
the
sort
word was,
altercation?
with the deceased?
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
Who'd you hear that from?
Well, from Gary.
Gary!
Gary says, "No, you told me that. You heard it from what's her name? The Misa, the dwarf." And Bum says, "I think I told Misa that."
Yeah, it seems like it all comes back to you, Bob.
Well,
So where'd you hear it?
from Gary.
Oh, Gary.
Gary, come on.
Please
Come
say
on,
this
Gary.
isn't true, Gary. Please, no, Gary.
Okay, well,
Our friendship dagger.
no, I wouldn't say that. Like I told you, I didn't believe him. The guy's clearly lying. I mean, Seppa and Sankoi. Actually, that one makes a lot of sense. They've been kind of hiding in the corners, haven't they?
They have. We saw that very thing. You're exactly right.
I would like to use some insight and see which one of these.
I was thinking
them are
the
lying.
same.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
I don't know that I should allow insight in a murder mystery. That's kind of cheating, right?
Well, I mean, we got to know if one of them is lying or not, right?
What an audible to call this far in. No insight. No
Well, you haven't
insight.
tried insight.
Well, okay then. You know
Well,
what?
maybe our insight rolls won't give us like who is and isn't lying, but maybe it'll give us a little, some kind of hint.
Okay. Go ahead and roll insight.
Okay. Oh, I rolled terribly.
I rolled a 9.
I rolled a 7 and have a -1 penalty because of my insanity, so I rolled a 6.
I get a +1 on insight, so let's see how this goes. Mine would be a 15.
Ooh.
15.
He got an 18.
I got 18.
Nice. Very good, Imbolo.
Okay. You definitely get the impression that Baum is very possibly doesn't have the foggiest clue where he hears anything, and he just repeats everything he hears.
No, doesn't know nothing.
He's a rumor mill, and that's it. He heard his own rumor from the person he told 3 people.
He forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's our source of information right now.
Maybe
So you gonna join Team 2 with us? Since we got Gary and Harold?
Gary and Bob, did either of you see anyone wearing white
Wearing white?
tonight
No.
around midnight?
No. That
Gary?
Wario guy wears gold. It's kind of weird.
I agree.
Yeah, we also thought that.
Weird dude.
It's a weird fella.
Wait. Zankoi was wearing a white shirt. I'm joking. He wasn't wearing a shirt at all.
I was about to say, Zan Coy would never wear a shirt as far as I understand him. Well.
White robe. Trying to frame us. All the clues point to Gary.
Hey,
Really?
I'm
Especially
standing
the sign
right
confession.
here.
Gary, please. We're discussing a case right now.
We're thinking out loud, Gary. Anyone on Team 2 is a suspect except, well, everyone except you. You're the only suspect so far on Team 2, but we'll get there. And that's an honorary membership. That can be revoked at any time based on what we find out.
Let's go talk to some other people.
Who have we not
How
talked
about
to?
one of the stupid ords?
One of the what?
One of the ords that we don't care too much about. I may have offended them the most, so they may want revenge on us. What's in that pit, by the way? Is it just a bottomless pit?
I have noticed that.
It is.
This is
It
a weird
is
feature.
going to be useful in the next adventure.
It's an oubliette.
What?
Oubliette. Oubliette.
That sounds like a Dr. Seuss word.
If you've watched Labyrinth, you know what an oubliette is.
Sorry. Freaked me out as a kid.
Nessie.
Yeah, David Bowie's package is very scary.
That was not the thing that scared me, but as an adult, it will. It's fine.
I wrote Nessie down for some reason. Ness.
Like this monster. Yep.
Under Team 3. Is that who was?
Yeah, the other team, the surviving Team 3
Yeah, the
member.
surviving
Misa.
team.
Oh,
Entry
Misa.
member.
Misa, yeah, the dwarf.
Misa.
Misa. There we go.
Let's go talk to Misa.
Yeah, let's talk to Misa Teak.
Okay. She Misa is, where did I put her? I put her on the first floor.
Throw Gary in the pit.
Chat is very insistent that you throw Gary in the pit.
In due time. In due time.
And she seems to
Yeah,
be
but-
she seems to be pacing around like she is like really really on edge. And she's got her kind of plate armor on. It's kind of painted goldish too, but she's kind of pacing around. So is Gary still with you?
I don't know, is he?
May have accidentally got bumped into a pit.
We have,
He is-
yes.
He is an honorary Team 2 member, and he does
We
have
have
that
him-
dagger. So
For right now, yep. He's with us.
All right, so she kind of sees you and she's startled and she kind of like tries to awkwardly look away.
Misa, is it?
Yes, yeah,
But that's nice armor. I like it.
thank you.
Where did you get it?
I like your 2 rings.
Well, thank you
Not 10, but that's
very
fine.
much.
You're working on it.
Where'd you get that armor? It's rather gold in color.
That one, you know.
Do you like gold things?
It's a classic Team 2 get to know you question. Don't be thrown off by it.
It's just
Also, how would you feel if we started secreting it all over the place?
do you have magic weapons with it too? Because it's really nice. Our piece of armor. It's really nice.
No, I just have this, and she holds up her axe. It's a normal axe.
It's a normal axe. Can I see if she has any like empty knife sheaths or something?
Do perception.
Just give her the old pat down.
Yeah.
Perception +2. 4. That's a 4.
You don't have the foggiest clue. You're distracted.
How you been holding up, Misa?
Well, it's just that there's a lot, you know.
Yeah. Listen, what can you tell us about what she was doing before she died?
Well, I don't know. She seemed worried, and I found her pipe out on the balcony. I just like none of this makes sense. Like her, like, her writing a name on the floor and all that garbage. Vang is left-handed. She wouldn't have written that with her right.
Oh, very interesting.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, we obviously feel like somebody's trying to frame us, so I'm not surprised to hear that.
You said all you found was a pipe on the balcony. Did you see anything else happening outside from the balcony? We've heard tales of a griffin that was spotted. Did you see anything like that?
She
No.
perhaps hallucinated the griffin based on what she smoked in the pipe.
Very true.
No. It's Vang liked to smoke her pipe in the evening, and she was outside. She I saw her in the hall going to the library. I seemed upset, and it was just later I found the pipe outside. So whatever happened, she was out there.
Do you know who Jasperin is?
Which one was that?
Dear Master Amar Jasperin.
Yeah, that's he's a gnome. He represents the People's Organization.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think that she would have been reaching out to him?
Was she reaching out to him? I mean, he's a nice guy.
I don't know, but if she was reaching out to him, why do you think it would be?
We were in discussions with him to possibly join them as a team after the trials.
Had you talked with Jasperin at all?
I just as a group, but now that I think about it, Vang did have some conversations with him.
Vang
was like
talk to you about
Vang
Vang
was
ever
around
talk to
a
you
long
about the other
time.
teams?
The other teams? No.
She didn't seem suspicious of any of the teams.
Vang always seemed suspicious. She always seemed like she was watching somebody.
Anyone in particular?
No. Until I saw her late last night. I guess it was right before she died. She seemed hurried.
Are there any officers, guards hanging around here that you didn't see maybe yesterday? Somebody who's new?
And Harold will answer is like, no, we've all been here for years.
No new arrivals in the past 24 hours?
Nope.
Maybe by Griffin.
No, if somebody came by Griffin, it was somebody official, but I didn't hear of anything.
Is your official mode of travel?
It's a wealthy mode of travel.
Understood.
The word "the treasurer" mean anything to you?
Not really.
Have you met with Lisperalis? How do you say? Have you had any meetings with him lately?
Person who represents the nobles.
Well, briefly, but no.
Sorry for your loss. Pretty sure it was Gary.
Hey, I'm right here.
We're thinking out loud, Gary. You know how it works.
This is how the sausage gets made, okay?
Chad has a good question. Does the tobacco that your friend smoked smell like cat poo?
The tobacco? No.
Whatever was smoking in the pipe.
Does she smoke cat poo?
Hold on. Let me get to that screen.
The cat poop tobacco screen.
Oh wait, I
It's your
forgot I
song.
have cat food tobacco in my inventory. Oh god.
Gary planted it there.
I knew it.
No, but there's I saw some cat ivy bushes outside. They get they start stinking like that when you jostle them.
Jostle them?
When they're jostled, you say?
Yeah.
That's very interesting. Did you see anyone jostling these bushes at the time of suspicion?
If you're not going to take me seriously, I'm not going to take you seriously.
This is me taking anyone seriously. Oh, ma'am, excuse me, Misa, I'm so sorry. What about these bushes that are being jostled again? This is very interesting to me because someone has left a body near our room, and we smelled that very thing near our room.
Hey, Harold, do you have any security cameras around here that we can see the bush jostling?
What's a security camera?
Oh, that's right.
All right. So,
Should we go check out the bushes?
Yeah, we should jostle them bushes.
yeah.
See if they've been jostled
as you-
accordingly.
Does anyone have talk with plants? We can ask if they've been
Do
jostled.
we have speak with plants?
Oh god, that'd be so good.
Let me see. No, I don't.
Have you
Aw.
been jostled?
Who jostled you?
as you go outside, you do see a cat ivy bush underneath your window.
Do we see footprints?
No. You do find a dagger that is exactly like
I'm a Gary.
the one the golden one, but without a stamp on it, without a symbol on it.
Gary still have his dagger, or did
Yeah,
he
so
lose
this
it and
one-
drop it?
no.
And
this
Gary
one
says,
doesn't
"Hey,
have
that
a-
looks like this
Okay.
one that you gave me."
Okay. Thank you, Gary.
Nobody
Here, that
touch it. It's evidence.
That was
And
a secret
only
favor.
Gary
Put that
touched it.
away.
And you do
Yes, only
notice,
Gary touched this.
and you do notice that the library window is directly above yours.
Oh wow.
Oh snap!
Yeah, we're getting there.
All right, y'all are very slowly getting there, but we are running over time. So I blame y'all.
You should.
As you should. That's
Yep.
deserved.
I'll take the blame.
We'll connect to see if y'all want to finish this. But so far, yeah, this was a lot of fun, and
Yeah.
I think y'all,
Absolutely.
it took y'all a while to get on the right track, but I feel like y'all are starting to get on the right track.
We have been on the right track. We've been on Gary's track this whole time.
We know what's up.
It's wide open, and Gary
Yes.
is going to be revealed.
I'm fully committed to team 2, so don't worry. I'll be back if we got this.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I have run a successful one shot in my life. It was only one, but this was not one of them. I appreciate
Still
y'all.
completely fun.
I appreciate y'all joining us, and we'll keep y'all updated. You know, if we're if we can continue this and finish off this adventure, because I do want to pit y'all against some people to show off abilities and stuff. So
Awesome.
we'll see.
Nice.
We'll see if we can schedule something out, and hopefully soon, because this Kickstarter is current, and yeah, and I would like to finish it while the Kickstarter's going. So
Awesome.
Very cool.
yeah, it was Gary's fault. Gosh. Do y'all want to say reintroduce yourselves, say bye, we'll head out?
Yeah.
Thank y'all for hanging out a little
appreciate
bit late for me.
Oh, absolutely a pleasure. I'll kick it off. I thank you so much for having me. Goblin was an absolute pleasure. He lives in my heart forever now. We'll finish this murder mystery, but this has been a permanent addition to my roster of D&D characters that I truly love. So I can't thank you enough for that. I just recently started streaming games and music on Twitch at twitch.tv/thrashbutin. Please come hang out with me on Horn Mountain. We have a really good time. So that's it for me, and thank you again for having me so much.
I'm Jeff Adam, Dungeon Master of Dice and Dreary. We got episodes every other Wednesday. They come out. Next one's coming out pretty soon.
Yes.
I think I owe you some edits.
Yeah.
Techno Funk Boy does the music for them. He also plays a character in it. And yeah, thanks so much for running this. This was fantastic.
I'm so worried we're getting close to the dance because I know what the music is, but I haven't recorded it yet. Jen, I know what your music is. I haven't recorded it yet. But the dance is closer, and it's very important. I don't want to give anything away, but Krethin meets a girl who actually knows he exists.
Hey!
And she promptly dies and proves to be a vampire and a werewolf and undead and a witch and a hag and
Sounds
also
like
a ghost.
Krethin's luck.
And
Krethin landed on Horn Mountain. That's never good.
All right. Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
I'm Jen. There's a lot of different projects I do. I'm the co-host of Vanished. Dave and I are working on a podcast about Lincoln Conspirators trial, which will come out probably in the spring. That's what Techno is theoretically doing music for, so that will be super cool. But you can also find my other podcast, In Defense of Liberty. It's about law and true crime and stuff. And then I'm a player on some of the role-playing games that Techno runs. I play on Order of Podcasters and Montblanc Hunters and anything else. I do too much. So,
and I was here too, just for fun. I don't have a podcast or any for fun things, but this was a lot of fun, and thank you for letting me join you.
Yeah, appreciate y'all. We'll go raid Maps for Martians. If you haven't followed yet, please follow. And we will catch y'all next time.
Two.